Welcome to Alley Top Files. Thank you so much for joining. Just give me one moment in time. Okay, just give me 1 second. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna put the comments up on the stage. We are here. We go.
Why, hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Hello, welcome. Oh my goodness. What a week. We are exhausted.
I think everybody's exhausted. Like, if you weren't streaming 8 to 10 hours a day on the court stuff, then you were like watching 8 to 10 hours a day on the court stuff. And there was so much wrong with it. And
Yeah.
to keep track of everything, like, everybody's just worn out and exhausted.
And I've been helping, like, little do you all know. I've been helping behind the scenes. So I'm like helping people at the same time. I'm not just, and I'm researching, and I'm blah 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 la la la, and I'm watching content, which Daily Freddo was on today with Nisi Social. They're both. Oh my god! I was just like, oh my god, they're together.
That was a pretty great show.
Imagine if us three got together. It would be Charlie's Angels.
That it would be. I just want to
Says Sizzle.
Just want to shout out to Mad World. Hello, girl.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I wasn't like gonna go this late. It was supposed to be much earlier. But
Yeah.
I thought Baze was going, so I was waiting and waiting and waiting. So then I'm just like, okay. And then I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. So I apologize a little bit late. Haven't you not heard? Look at my thumbnail.
Yeah. So as all the trial stuff was going on this week, the preliminary hearing, sorry, not trial, this development happened. I found stuff from all the last week, and there's some stuff going down overseas.
Yeah. Yes. So when the court's going on, other shit's going on too. Thank you so much, Elite Asset, for doing that. And Jeannie was also in their chat as well. She was doing amazing.
She was everywhere. Every stream I hopped on today, I seen Jeannie there. It was actually quite funny.
And I don't know what happened last. I don't know if somebody hit her comment on my last stream, but she's good now. She's here. We're good. Yeah. This is so convenient.
Yeah, exactly. So like preliminary hearing happens, and basically no peace over there.
No.
Let's just pretend it didn't happen and watch a preliminary hearing. It's crazy. Like the amount of things they try to slide past our nose while we're already trying to investigate something else. It's utterly crazy.
Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about the Iran thing, and we're talk a little bit about the court thing and Twiggs and Billy and Brandy. I'm going to show their clip because they've been doing phenomenal work. And Stu Peters, and he retweeted my post. We're trying to figure out. There's so much stuff's going on. Right?
Yeah, so there's a lot to go over tonight, and also we've also got some information about Trump destroying the electoral process for before the midterms can be completed, or before we get there. So he's done a whole bunch of stuff gutting the agency, which is supposed to ensure legal voting. Yes. That happened too, guys. Like all this crap
while the court was going.
Yeah, while the court, was going.
So I know Megyn Kelly was reporting on it, and I find it really very weird that she's reporting on the Charlie Kirk stuff now because she didn't really care before.
Yeah,
I have this weird thing about her. It's just like, oh, I don't know what to like. I can't peg her down. I mean, I don't want to. What wording did I just use? I don't know yet about her, but she's really shilly for others. So
yeah, she's just, I don't know. She's lukewarm. She rides the fence better than anyone I've ever known.
Oh, she needs her job. So
yeah.
Thank you so much for the YouTube member. You became a YouTube member, Renee.
Well, thank you very much, Renee Salib.
Do you ride horses?
That looks like a show horse.
I used to do that long time ago until I broke my tailbone and broke both my legs. Can't do that anymore. Okay. So thank you so much for that.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I think we've been chit-chatting for about 5 minutes. We've allowed some people to get in.
She does. She rides horses. I love horses so much. Oh my God. You're so lucky.
Darn. I got to when I was in Germany, I was on a farm there, and they were raising stallions and thoroughbreds,
Yeah.
and just to see how they do, because they showed me some of the training. It was my buddy. He's a Welsh rapper that lives in Germany.
Okay.
But yeah, it was amazing just being around such strong, powerful animals. So
They're beautiful, aren't
it's
they?
humbling. It's
Yeah,
humbling.
it's very humbling. Okay. So let's get into it. We got a couple clips. It's gonna be fun. And thanks for becoming a member because we do fun members lives. If you were there yesterday, we brought up a whole bunch of people on stage. If they want to come, we can chat, we can
Yeah.
talk, we laugh, we bring up memes. It's a good time. It's a
Yeah.
really good time.
With our members' lives, we try to create an environment where we get to know each other as a community, right?
Yeah.
And we try to bridge that gap between, us being on the mic and
Yeah.
you guys watching us. And we really want to talk to you and get to know you. And we want you
Yes.
to get to know us.
And I have mods in here, so please check the chat for any because
Ren-
we know that what happened to me at the one of my live streams on the court, right? Somebody came in there, started doing the little D word. So we just gotta watch the chat.
Yeah, we're under a good amount of attacks these
Yeah.
days, but it seems like that's the way we've lived since December. It's going to be funny. We're a little bit more used to it than everybody else is, but we're seeing people
Yeah.
on X freaking out. I'm getting attacked. I'm like, I
mean,
feel so bad for you.
I've been getting attacked by people that are doing this case, and
Yeah,
like, okay, that's just the way it goes.
yeah.
Like, I don't know what to say.
You need to get body armor. So
Yeah.
get a flak jacket, walk into
I
X,
mean-
and do your thing.
Well, yeah, they did it to my whole family already. So let's go. Here we go.
All right, let's roll this, baby.
Yeah, and we can't. We have to like keep going and push through. And there's a reason why they're doing this because they know we're getting closer, and they know what they're doing is wrong. So.
Yeah, and anybody who is reporting on this past preliminary hearing week or was in the Blake Neff space on
the Blake
X, you're getting attacked like crazy.
Oh, the Blake Neff space. Everybody got attacked there, and they took notes. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Blake Neff doesn't do spaces.
No, that everybody at TPUSA just uses his head as a crystal ball,
Yeah.
and that's how they get
Yeah.
information.
So we got a hacker on our hands. Okay,
Oh.
let's go. Oh, I got a lead asset. Maybe this. I love this. I just gotta show it.
It's awesome.
This Flamingo Mafia crew in the house. So I think I'm always gonna bring this up because I love it. I love the coloring. I love everything. Thank you so much, Elite Asset, for that.
I like
Next.
the small details.
I love the small details because I look for the small details, right? So here we go. Oh,
So Allie's forgotten how she's loaded her show.
I did. I swear I did. I did it.
She keeps thinking there's a video next, but she forgot she threw all these pictures in front. So
Look. Wisha made me this. So I had to share it. Do you like it?
So you got to give some context to why you're made into a clown here. Otherwise, it's just confusing for people.
Because Blake Benzinar made us a clown. That's why. And I'm okay. I like it. I love it.
So to add some more context to that, Allie did a video with the SUV. She did a great breakdown with Tornado Alley and Danks, and Blake Bednar's got jealous, had a massive crash out, created an episode where he made them all clown memes. So since then, we've just been laughing at it, and we've been making clown memes of ourselves because it's the dumbest thing ever. Hey, so I guess whatever you got to do for a click, right?
That's what he did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, and then I took down the video. He was trying to stream my video while live space. And anyways, he made this. So then I decided to show this because Wisha showed me this. Wisha goes, look at it. So we all made ourselves clowns because we don't care. Let's go to a party. Let's go to a circus. I love it, Wisha. Wisha's in the house. Put clown emojis for Wisha. She's so sad that she's not in the thumbnail. She was so sad. She couldn't come on my live stream that day. So yeah, give Wisha some love in the chat right now. Hold on a second. Can you check your email? Yes, I can, but I can in a minute. I'm still look at all this. I will in a second.
You don't have to because I'm reading the email.
Look at this.
So there's this person beside you that does things sometimes. Occasionally, I don't do much, but once in a while, I do stuff like read TK Parks' email.
TK Parks, I love you.
Thank you for that link. I see the channel that you sent that video from. We will check it out.
Thank you, TK Parks.
JLR Investigates. That's probably a good one. That's something we will want to watch. Thank you very much for that,
you.
TK.
Oh, is Stacy Sheridan in there?
Yeah, it's a video.
All right. Yes, Wisha. If you don't know her, she's my Daisy. She's my Daisy. Anyway, she's really good. She's underrated. Go follow her. And we work together. And she's funny. So let's move on to what is it, babe? It's gonna be my video. My video.
Are you sure?
I think he's really sassy tonight.
I'm just
you tell me if he's sassy. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Is he sassy tonight?
Maybe. I don't know. I am whatever the chat says I am.
I am what I am. Here I am. Send me.
Henene.
Okay. He's just like, move it up. Hurry up, woman. Okay. I'm trying, babe. I'm not that fast. I don't even know where the thing is. Oh, it's over here.
Where did I put my show?
Oh, there it is.
Watch this. This is Donald Trump's worst nightmare, and it is scaring him to death. Millions of Iranians poured into the streets from Tehran to Qom for Ayatollah Khamenei's funeral, setting a Guinness Book of Records level crowd in a massive show of solidarity. As you zoom in on the signs, the rage is unmistakable. We will end you, Donald. There will be blood and images of Donald Trump and J.D. Vance hanging in effigy. Mourners held up wanted posters pairing Donald Trump with Netanyahu and chanted threats that sent a clear message. In Engelab Square in Tehran, giant banners with handprints swore revenge against the United States. People threw objects.
Do you see the crowd? It is enormous. And this was just happening during when we were doing court. We're all busy. I remember people in the chat go, "Are you watching the Iran stuff?" I said, "No, I'm covering court, man." Like I didn't see this. And then Chris was, taking clips while I was doing court. So, because we need to talk about this. We really do.
At Trump banners before ripping them down in fury. This wasn't just mourning. It was millions of Iranians rejecting Donald Trump's threats and declaring they would respond in their own language if he kept pushing. The sheer scale of the crowds,
look at that,
packed for hours before ceremonies even.
Look at this.
That's crazy.
Look at this.
That's crazy. And for, the government to report that everybody loves what's happening over there is utterly ridiculous. Look at this, guys.
This is crazy.
Started, showed the world exactly how much Donald Trump is hated there right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Any thoughts on this first video I'm showing? I have more.
Yeah. Usually we don't cover Megyn Kelly stuff, but when I stumbled across this, I'm like, yeah, okay, Megan, you got it right this time. We're showing this.
Yeah, the crowds were insane. Yeah. I mean, I'm not into her. I guess it's just because she was not really, Charlie Kirk's friend when this stuff was happening. She really didn't start covering Nancy Guthrie and all the other stuff. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, and she takes that middle of the road, hop on the middle of the fence thing when it comes to any of these conflicts. It's like, because we all know who's pushing Trump to do this, she can't comment too hard because then she's pushing against the same people she was trying not to piss off from Charlie Kirk's assassination. So for her, it's tough, but she was actually a little bit on point with this. So that's why we decided to pull it up. And guys, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah, there's no bangs in this. They're just showing protesting and crowds and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of protesting, and we got lots of stuff to look at when it comes to that as well. It's crazy.
And in the court thing, I had to edit all that stuff out right away, as they showed the rifle. Remember that in the court hearing, I had to take all that stuff out. So yeah, I know all about that kind of stuff. It is hard though when you're live streaming something live. It is hard to edit if it's live. So I'm pretty sure a lot of creators were like, "Oh man, did that just come up on the screen? What am I going to do?"
Well, it's easy. You're going to get demonetized,
Yeah.
and then you're going to go after your live, and you're going to scroll through the 10 hours you just did and
Yeah.
fix it. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. I don't know what the next one is.
Charlie Kirk rejected an offer earlier this year from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin.
Did you want to like lead into this? He rejected an offer.
No, it's self-explanatory.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, just play it, babe. We're good.
Okay.
Everybody will be
Netanyahu
good.
to arrange a massive
Can I
new
just start
infusion
over
of
again?
Zionist money.
Watch this.
Charlie Kirk rejected an offer earlier this year from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to arrange a massive new infusion of Zionist money into his TPUSA organization, America's largest conservative youth association. The Friend reports to the Gray Zone that Kirk believed that Netanyahu was trying to cow him into silence as he began to publicly question Israel's overwhelming influence in Washington and demanded more space to criticize it. In the weeks leading up to his September 10th assassination, Charlie Kirk had come to loathe Netanyahu, according to his friend, and regarded him as a bully. And toward the end of his life, according to Charlie Kirk's friend and the source of the Gray Zone, Kirk had become the target of a sustained private campaign of intimidation and free-floating fury by wealthy and powerful allies of Netanyahu. Figures he described in an interview as Jewish leaders and stakeholders. He was afraid of them, the source told the Gray Zone. He went on to complain to Megyn Kelly, Charlie Kirk, that, quote, I have less ability to criticize the Israeli government than actual Israelis do, and that's really, really weird. It is indeed, Charlie. Given all these facts, Israel had a powerful incentive to kill Charlie Kirk. Clearly, the highly influential Kirk had begun to turn against U.S. support for Israel at a time when Israel desperately needs to shore up American support for the genocidal entity, especially among Republicans, because the polls show that the Israelis have already lost most Democrats, and sympathy towards Israel amongst Democrats is only getting worse by the day.
And there you have it.
Yeah. So just a little bit of a reminder of where we are when it comes to the Charlie stuff. I mean, I just wanted to throw that in there. We are going to talk more about the situation in Iran, but I stumbled across that today and thought it was interesting, and we had to sort of play that as well.
That's a great find, babe.
Yeah, because, you know, it hasn't been ruled out who's involved and what happened to Charlie and who's pulling the strings. So I think we need to constantly remind ourselves about that.
He said he was scared of him. He said he was scared of him.
Yeah, he was
scared of him.
Terrified for his life, were his exact words. So.
Okay, so Scotty's in the house. What the heck is that freaking picture? What is that picture? Oh my gosh. Look at his new picture.
Wow, that's pretty pumped, Scotty.
You're pumped up.
Just don't miss leg
What's
day.
Arnold Schwarzenegger line?
What?
How do you say it?
Which line?
Any line. I can't think of one.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I don't know.
Wait, what is the famous Arnold Schwarzenegger line?
There's a million of them. He's got a million from.
I need another one.
There's another one.
I want another one. I don't like that one.
Okay, give me a hint.
I don't know.
I'm drowning here. You need to throw me a rope, and then I can give you a quote.
Come on, like
there's the one.
You men should know this.
Oh,
what is the? Oh, I'll be back. There. That's the one.
Okay.
Say it.
I do horrible Arnie impressions.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
You sounded like Kermit the Frog. Should we get her to Kermit the Frog all these? All right.
Oh my God, he's so sassy.
You sounded like Kermit the Frog.
Okay, I'll be back. How does he do it?
I'll be back.
I'll be
No,
back.
he doesn't do it like that.
I'm gonna pump you up. Who said that? Somebody said that. I don't know where we're going.
We're only 15 minutes into the show. Let's actually get through it before we get too derailed.
Oh, that's elite asset. I'll pump you up. I want to pump you up. Oh, there, I'm saying it now. I want to pump you up. I want to pump you up. I want to pump you up. Is that how you say it? I want to pump you up. Did I do it? Okay.
See, you guys just broke Allie. You broke
I want to
Allie.
pump you up.
We are experiencing technical and personal malfunctions. We will get back to you in the next 30 seconds.
What else does he say? I want to pump you up. You don't know you. Okay, we're done. Hans and Franz. Yeah, it's more like that. That kind of vibe. Hans and Franz. Okay,
Maybe we should get going.
oh, what?
Yes, Kez, there is a point to this live.
Yes.
Allie's just losing it for a few minutes.
I'm so
We
sorry.
will actually get to information, I swear to God.
So sorry. Ah. Yeah, it was Scotty. Okay, so if you don't understand, Kenza Hugo,
Keza.
Hugo, Scotty's here, and he changed his picture. Okay, and he looks pumped up, and that's what happened. So, okay, hasta, that's the one. Hasta la vista, baby. I can't do it. Can't do it. That's the famous one. Thank you, Wisha. All right. So what we're talking about today is when the court was going on, all this stuff with Iran was going on.
Lots of other things were going on.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to touch on those.
And we do have to laugh. So let us laugh. Let us live. Don't block us from not laughing. Okay? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like
I'm
anybody.
just sitting here patiently.
Yeah. I like we're laughing. This is what we got. This is what we got. All right. So next is so this one was the BB one where he was upset. He's gonna leave and he is frightened of BB. And he confided into Megan. That's why kind of don't like her. But anyways, moving on to the next. I don't know if it's a video coming up, so let me see what I have here. Yeah, it is.
Israel has warned the United States about a new and specific plan by Iran to assassinate President Donald Trump. U.S. media reporting that Israeli intelligence unearthed the plot, and U.S. authorities were told this week. The revelation adding another layer of tension between the nations as their ceasefire deal appears to fall apart. For more on this story, let's cross to our correspondent in Jerusalem, Noga Tarnopolsky. Noga, the U.S. says there has been a steady drumbeat, as they called it, authorities there, of possible plans to assassinate Trump. So what makes this one different?
I'm not sure that this one really is different. We should remember that these kinds of plots have been even mentioned by the FBI going back quite some time around just before the 2024 election. The FBI was tracking, I think, a much more serious, specific plot with a specific suspect who was even interviewed by the FBI, someone given orders by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to assassinate Trump, either before or after the election. And since then, as you say, there's been a steady drumbeat that the United States has been following. What we find out from these new publications today is that Israel apparently transmitted sometime in the last week knowledge of a more specific plot, something more precise, perhaps, than the general threats that the United States authorities have been following. But we don't know how seriously the United States is taking this. We don't know with what degree of specificity or of concern the Israelis may have transmitted it. So I think that it's possible.
So basically, this past week, what we missed is that there was allegedly some talks going on, but then they got canceled. And so basically, I think that our friends overseas are coming up with this BS rumor to force Trump to start hitting Iran harder again.
Yeah.
I think it's basically a fake psyop in order to get the United States military to keep hitting Iran. So that's kind of crazy. And they're trying to fearmonger it into him and to the American population that, oh my goodness, we got to bomb them now. Let's get the boys back over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is scary, I guess, because there's no reason that we need to up what's going on over there. In fact, we should just be pulling out. But
they're still there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The guys, the boys in green are still there, but you've seen how they're trying to incite another round of violence
Yeah.
by trying to feed some, fake intel, in my opinion, to Trump.
So then they can come in there even harder.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that they don't want the conflict to stop. They want it to keep going. They want it to keep going.
Yeah.
They want it to escalate. So now they're just throwing some gasoline on the fire, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Hugo. Yeah, I hope you got that because it's all Scotty. Scotty was like he changed his profile picture. So yeah. So I can't get over it. But anyways, just to clear that up.
Yeah, they're fine. They all talked it
if you
out.
know this chat, they're very funny. They're very funny people in here.
Yeah, we don't take too much seriously.
Yeah. All right. So I'll play the rest of this video. It's a good clip. It's a good clip.
But the most interesting part of this revelation is that US officials saw fit to leak it today at this very crucial juncture, not only for the United States and Iran in what appears to be a possibly unraveling interim agreement, but also certain tensions between Israel and the United States. I think the timing of this leak is probably more interesting than the specificity of this threat being discussed.
Can you say a little bit more about that? Because it's quite openly known that Benjamin Netanyahu would prefer that this war in Iran doesn't end, and there is quite a large hawkish cadre in the U.S. as well of Republicans who believe that this war should continue. So, is there anything that we should be reading into at this crucial juncture where it appears that this peace ceasefire is over?
Well, despite Trump's announcement that the ceasefire is over, it doesn't really appear to be 100% over. We appear to be in some sort of limbo between full-bore war and a ceasefire. This was also never declared to be a ceasefire, just an interim agreement, and it appears to be very much interim. Of course, there are concerns that this kind of news may have been leaked or may even worse have been transmitted by Israel in order to advance a political position, pro-antagonism between the United States and Iran. And that possibility can't be discounted. But we really are in a very murky world in which I would say that the possibility that this was a real threat pinpointed by the Israelis and simultaneously that it may benefit the Israeli government position, one doesn't negate the other. And I certainly don't have insider intel that would indicate for me one way or the other where this stands.
Noga Tarnopolsky in Jerusalem, thank you so much for keeping us updated on the latest in the region.
Okay, so that's that video.
Yeah, so I think she was a French reporter who is in Israel and was reporting on this from there.
Yes, this
I
girl.
believe. Yes. So, and they even kind of mentioned it. It's ironic, the timing.
Yep.
It's ironic that if Trump were to act on this, it would serve only one country's interest, and that country wouldn't be the United States.
Yep.
So I find it interesting that she mentioned that. I'm not surprised that she said she couldn't have any information one way or another, but hey, it's, this has only been out for a few days. We'll see what happens. But that's kind of scary if people start trying to push Trump to buy into this without seeing more credible information.
Yeah.
Like if there's a legit hit on him, heck yeah, hell yeah, we got to do something about that and protect the president. But if it's all just smoke and mirrors to gaslight another round of war, well, then we also got to recognize that and treat it appropriately.
Okay, moving on to the next.
The real problem here is this. We talked about this before. It's the Strait of Hormuz. It's not really closed, but it's not really open. The U.S. Navy has this pathway, southern pathway along Oman that it's trying to expand so ships can go through. Iran is basically saying, no, you have to come through our approved routes closer to our coast, right? So anytime they see ships going through that Oman route, they start firing on them.
All of this makes me wonder. It's the question I keep asking, but who has the president's ear during this phase? How do we know how decisions about military strikes are being made?
I'm told he listens a lot to General Kane, Dan Kane, Raisin Kane, as Trump likes to call him, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Yeah.
He listens to him quite a bit. He's very calm and measured. I don't think he listens to Hegseth as much because he doesn't have a lot of experience. Clearly, he's listening.
Sorry to jump in. Isn't General Kane's job though to advise on here are the options, sir? He's not advising on here's the best policy. Here's what I think we should do.
Well, here's the thing, right? A chairman of the Joint Chiefs or any senior military officer is going to say, "Sir, here are the options, and here's what's happened if you take that option as opposed to another option. The pros and cons." One of the things I'm hearing from people that know Kane is that he isn't forceful enough in basically saying, this is my best recommendation for you to do. He basically offers the menu, but not really pressing as previous chairman of the Joint Chiefs. Look at a Colin Powell or a Mark Milley. He's a little more reticent, I think.
Okay. So you want to summarize that? Or I think that was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but it's just like this is another thing, when it comes down to decisions that Trump has to make, right? And, he's, I hate to say it, but he's very impressionable. Anybody, if you push him hard enough, he'll just push that way and he'll fall over.
Yeah.
And I feel like, this specific general maybe could be laying out his recommendations a little bit more so that he just doesn't throw a smorgasbord of options on the table and then just lets the president pick whichever one. Like, I don't feel like it's a bad thing to go, hey, I think maybe option 3 is the best one.
She has a question. Did the dump lie to us, or is this how he was all along in life?
If TK is referring to Trump, I think he's always been hustling everybody. He had to lie and hustle to get into this position because, from my point of view, our friends overseas got to Trump about a decade and a half ago, actually closer to 2 decades ago.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I've only got circumstantial evidence for that, but if I'm right, then that means he was sort of being groomed for this second term to do what he needs to do for, our friends overseas. And that was all part of the plan.
Part of the plan. Charlie Kirk was against the Iran stuff, and 6 months later, after he passed away, they went in there. If Charlie Kirk was here, he would be totally against that, and there'd be some issues.
Did I send you a picture? Did you accept it?
I don't know. I'm going to play the next video, though.
Okay.
After Trump issued that statement, we had statements after statements from leaders and also from the state media that this is a bluff, that the Iranians didn't have any contacts with the Americans, direct or indirect, over the last couple of days, contrary to what came in that tweet by President Trump. And that also they are not changing the situation in the Strait of Hormuz, no matter what happens. The understanding is that the Iranians are speaking to the local public with a very strong language, and also even to the outside world, because they don't trust those overtures from the United States, particularly from Donald Trump. They have been through very bitter experiences in June and also in February, on February 28, when the Americans and the Israelis waged a war twice against Iran in the middle of negotiations. So they think that this is a bluff, that this is a way for Donald Trump to appease the energy markets internationally, and also for him to buy time, because the Americans are still accumulating and gathering their power, including thousands of troops who are said to be on their way to the region.
And that's it for that video.
And of course, from our friends, Al Jazeera.
Yes. And what is this, babe?
So this just goes back to the previous video. They were referencing Dan Kane should be maybe a little bit more forceful with his suggestions, and I just wanted to throw that up there. And just so if people don't know who he is, at least you know a little bit about him. This is just very, very brief. I just did this spur of the moment.
Yeah.
So that's Daniel Kane, Raising Kane as he's called, and he is still serving, obviously, right now.
As the chairman of Joint Chief of Staff since 2025.
Yes, and he basically
Central Intelligence Agency.
Yeah, so that's what. So he was with the CIA before accepting this position.
All right. So I just brought that up because you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just relevant to
So-
the last video,
yeah.
so I just wanted to throw it up quickly.
Okay. So now, because we got a little bit to talk about tonight. Let's see if there's another video. Yep.
US President Donald Trump has dismissed the remaining 2 commissioners of the federal agency responsible
pause
for
it.
supporting election administration, leaving the Election Assistance Commission.
Okay, so we're going to start touching now on how Donald Trump was dismissing and firing the remaining election commissioners who are in charge of just elections.
Yeah.
Fair and just elections. This was also going down this past while too, guys.
While we were doing the court stuff.
A lot's freaking happening, man.
Yeah.
And like, wow. Like you put your head down to do some work, you look up and the world's changed almost. All these things coming down. Like,
Okay.
So there's a couple videos on this and some articles. We're gonna go through it.
Yeah. And then we're gonna get into a couple of the court stuff from
Yeah, then we'll start
Yeah.
diving more into Charlie
got
and
some
those.
stuff, yeah. We got some stuff,
yeah.
yeah.
Without any seating members months before the 2026 midterm elections. According to US media reports, the 2 dismissed commissioners were Democratic appointees. The Bipartisan Election Assistance Commission certifies voting equipment and oversees federal election support programs. The White House said the president has the authority to remove officials who are not aligned with the goal of securing US elections and ensuring every legal vote is counted. Democrats and election experts criticized the move, saying the dismissals leave the agency unable to approve key decisions ahead of November's midterm elections.
Like, what the heck, man? They got to figure that out. Like, we need somebody overseeing the elections to keep them, what's the word I'm looking for? To keep them credible.
Yeah.
So there could be some faith in the election process. I know there's not much in it as it is anymore, but like whatever shred there is, got to try to fight for at least a little bit.
Oh.
That's brutal.
1000%. Sorry, I was just trying to load something else. And then there's
This is more.
Okay, I want
more.
to turn you back to that.
What's this one?
It's the same thing. So it's another video talking about the federal election agency losing members that Trump directly released.
Okay. So kind of similar to the other one, but this is a different news outlet.
Very concerning breaking news that I
pause for
told
one
you about
sec.
at the.
Yes.
Sorry. So, who is it? Bielma 1. Isn't the vote coming up soon to combine our military with our greatest ally as well? I believe that happened already.
Yeah.
And it was a yes, and it's already done.
It's already done.
It's a done deal.
We talked about it on one of our live streams.
Yeah, they were doing that at the same time they did the UFC out front of the White House. So they used that as a distraction, and they already pushed that in, I think.
It's all distractions, guys.
Please double check us on that. But I think while they were doing the White House UFC thing, they pushed that through and made it law. But please double check us.
Yeah. It's all distractions, guys. Yeah, confirm it with us. But I believe they're already connected, and it was published.
Yeah.
Very
Freaking
top of
brutal.
the show, because just roughly 4 months before November's midterm elections, multiple outlets are reporting that Donald Trump has dismissed the remaining commissioners on the Election Assistance Commission. The EAC is a bipartisan commission and the only federal agency devoted to election administration. In a statement tonight, Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes said, quote, "It is irresponsible and dangerous that this administration remains dead set on causing chaos for our election officials across this country. This move undermines the integrity of nonpartisan election administration." And okay, I want to.
Okay.
So that's just a little bit more. So yeah, so he removed the last couple members of that. That's going to be problems. They're supposed to uphold the ethics and the organization of the voting process. So that's horrible.
Yeah.
I think I just seen Def Queef throw a comment in there. Where is it? There it is. He's saying that Massey is still trying to fight it. Well, I hope he is, and he'll need an army, and I hope he gets one.
Yeah.
because that's crazy.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff today because there was stuff going on while we were watching the court, obviously.
Yeah, and we're just bringing
Thousands and thousands of Iranians, or millions,
Millions.
not thousands, millions, are doing hashtag kill Trump. So,
and not just him, other people
other
too.
people too. Yeah, this is talking about the news that's happening right now. What's going on? Okay. Next. Okay, so this is the one you wanted to talk about. This is on his page, right? He just posted this.
Yeah, so this was this week with the stuff going back and forth with Iran. We know how amazing Trump is and how such a great speaker he is. So this is what he said: 1,000 missiles are locked and loaded and aimed at the Islamic Republic of Iran, with 1,000 more to immediately follow. That's a lie. You've wasted almost all your ICBMs now. Sadly, should the Iranian government act on its threat, being the targeting of him being unalive, pronounced in many corners of the globe to assassinate or attempt to assassinate the sitting president of the United States of America, in this case, me. Now, this is the part that's scary.
Whoa, babe.
This is the part that's scary. Orders have already been given, and the U.S. military is ready, willing, and able for 1 year period of time, subject to extension, to completely decimate and destroy all areas of Iran. Praise be to Allah, President Trump.
Oh my God.
So do you guys understand? The way I understand this is that if something happens to him, he has laid out orders. Oh, you just
Go
brought
ahead.
that up.
Sorry.
I'll
bring it back.
That's okay. Do what you're doing. I'll just read off the iPad.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, he has put in orders. He's put in orders that if anything were to happen to him, the United States military is to decimate the country for an entire year. That's what I'm hearing. And
Wow.
that, I'm sorry, is violence, and it's the G word on a scale which is just unprecedented. That would literally be worse than what the greatest ally did to the G strip over there.
Is that the plan though? It like something happens to him, he's gonna go retire is that the plan though? Something's gonna happen to him and then he's gonna go retire, like allegedly. He's not like nothing's gonna happen to him, and then they're just gonna clean out Iran and something's
What?
Remember last time you said that he's probably gonna retire in the strip?
Yeah, but like alive. Like
Alive.
this is talking about them trying to take him out, and if something happens, he's gonna destroy a country out of rage. But yeah, that's the whole plan for, I believe, all of Trump's entire senior people that are close to him, is after they finish destroying that part of the world over there, they're going to settle there, because we already know that's happening. They're already
So
building.
you're telling me he's giving orders, if something happens to him, he's giving orders to do this.
That's how I'm understanding this. So
Wow. What do people say in the chat? What are you guys thinking about this? Someone says Trump is dying. What is going on with Trump? Like, I know he's elderly, but what do you guys think of this thing he posted the 10th of July? A comment below, guys. It's scary.
I don't think it surprises anybody. It is scary. It is horrible, but what do we expect from him at this point? I can't have my rubber ball toy. I'm going to destroy it so nobody else can. Like, that's the type of person he's become now.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I look at this and I go, of course, this masochist, sadist, horrible excuse for a human being would murder millions of people if he doesn't get his own way.
Well, yeah, and he just posted this. So, like, literally, guys, let's pay attention, not just to what's happening with the Charlie Kirk case and the court case, but this.
And you see how this is connected? Because now we got Bibi pushing him to keep causing a problem over there while he's already getting threats on his life. You see how our friends overseas are just sitting there and poking both sides of this?
Yeah.
Escalate. Come on.
Push
you
the button.
You really hate each other, guys. Come on. You don't like each other. Like, it's the evil parrot on your shoulder. You should just shoot with a shotgun.
Yeah. It's freaking ridiculous. Okay. So yeah, that was just posted. What's the date today?
It's right there.
Oh, it was
on the
yesterday.
It's right there.
This was yesterday.
10/7/26 at 11:18 p.m.
Yesterday. 1,000 missiles are locked and loaded.
Yeah, but the thing is we already know, sadly, the Patriot missile supply has been extremely depleted already. So where are you getting? They're not thousands of Patriots you got, that's for sure.
I think people should get prepared for, like, something. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to scare anybody. I'm not going to say that, but I'm just saying these are things that we should definitely start looking into because a lot of stuff happened and we need to jump on top of it now.
Yep. Distraction too. And this is what's happening they had over millions in the crowd with this sign.
Yeah, so we got lots of pictures of the crowd and the protests in Iran. We got a ton of them.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna load something else.
You're loading something?
Yeah. So we got a ton of pictures too.
Yeah, we got a ton of pictures. We'll start going through them as soon as Ali finishes loading something. You like how we spend all day loading and building a show, and we're still loading stuff right now because we're finding things and people are sending us stuff.
That's what I do. Okay.
So let's start rifling through more of these protest
more
pictures.
There's more here.
Look
at this.
Wow.
You guys Google it. Google it. You'll see it.
Look, Trump, Bibi, and Adolf. Wow, man.
This is crazy. And look at this. Everybody holding this sign here. How many people?
Like, this is crazy, guys.
Look at the people. Oh my gosh. Look at they have a chalkboard so you can write stuff. What is going on here?
This is crazy, guys.
They have a chalkboard. This is insanity.
Keep going.
Yep. Oh my goodness. So obviously you guys all know they killed the leader and the son is declaring, we're gonna,
Yeah, he declared that right after his father was killed. But apparently, I could be wrong, but apparently he actually made his first public statements. Like he's issued orders and done this and that, but apparently that's what's happened more recently in the past week. So
what it says, wanted, coming soon. They're, oh my God, babe, they're coffins.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? I didn't even notice that because I loaded the show and I put up all the pictures here. But let's look further. Like
that's why I sent you these pictures. I'm like, look at that, coming soon. It's them and their coffins underneath. They're not messing around.
There will be blood. Trump. I'm just looking at the.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, and that's literally right there. That was their supreme leader.
Yeah.
You can't just go and kill a president and then complain, hey, don't threaten to kill a president. You just killed one.
Yeah, you
literally just killed one.
Yep.
And it's such a big offense that they want to do the same to you. Hey, we live in a world where it's an eye for an eye, brother.
Wow.
And you just took one of their eyes.
I can't believe this coming soon. Coffins there.
That's crazy.
2 coffins. I don't know how they're going to do it if they do it. Well, I don't know.
And let me guess, guys, if Iranian whatchamacallit, what's the right word? Radicalists come over here and start problems. Let me guess, it's Iran's fault, right? Like we did nothing to maybe make them want to do it.
This isn't AI. This is actually, you can look it up. This is not AI.
Go look it up, man. I went through pages.
Or
and pages
am I reading it wrong? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I could be. I don't know.
Did you just bring up a random comment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat.
They're partying.
They're partying in the chat.
Yeah, I don't even think Scotty's got pants on anymore.
Scotty is flirting with the women.
Well, that's what he's supposed to do. Okay.
I'm joking.
As you were, sir.
I'm joking. Look at his profile picture. Makes me laugh. Okay. So, these are some of the pictures here.
Yeah, still scrolling through.
Look at that one.
Freaking crazy, man.
Look at that one. That's a big long banner, or big long made out of what?
Well, I have no idea.
People are saying, I don't know if they're saying it's AI, but I don't believe it is. It's literally in the news right now. Megyn Kelly just did a whole YouTube thing on it, showed the pictures and the video of everything. So I believe this is real. This is all real.
All right, pause for a sec. Back out of here.
What?
This pause just for a sec of playing these and back out.
Yeah.
Because I was literally talking about Patriots, and Mad became a member and threw in a good comment. Oh, and there was also that too, I guess, if you want to touch on that.
Thank you so much. T2 words. Lance Twiggs set up Tyler. You know what? We're going to get into that because I think he's a backup because Colvette's pushing him, but we'll talk about that later. But thank you so much. That's very interesting you're saying that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, T2 Woods.
Mad World.
And this
the
is
ray of light has come into the chat. She's amazing. Member for 2 months. Oh my.
Thank you, Mads. And
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen my comment, but tell AWC we said hi
Yeah.
and hope he has a good evening with his son, I believe you
Yes.
said. And yeah, so we were talking, he's like, oh, we're going to missile everybody. We're going to missile everybody. Well, they've been counting down the stockpile of Patriot missiles that are left.
Yeah.
So like they're already going through them at a record pace. And I think I heard something about this too, that they did decide to sell Patriots eventually to Ukraine because they were, then they stopped, then they weren't, then they were giving nothing, then pressure, then they started to give money, then they put on sanctions. And then it was all of this crap, and then they weren't selling anything. And I could see them if they got pressure to sell it back. But the funny thing is that I also heard that our friends overseas want to settle in a part of Ukraine.
Oh.
And it's one of the parts, allegedly, where it's close to a Russia-controlled zone. So how crazy that it's okay to give them those now. Now we can sell it because somebody has an interest, and it just happens to be our friends overseas fucking again, doing something else for them. We're shouldn't be selling any of those. Should be keeping them all. Should be keeping them all right now.
Yeah. Do you think Trump should have went to the court hearing? I guess not.
What? No. Why would he go to the court hearing?
I'm just asking a question.
Oh, if he were to go there, I would automatically accuse him of killing Charlie Kirk.
Oh, babe.
Well, he has no reason to be there, and if he just shows up and starts taking an interest after when people ask them, saying, "Hey, it must be tough for you losing Charlie," and he goes, "Well, yeah, it sucked, but look at the ballroom behind me, guys. This thing's freaking amazing." If he gives that answer and all of a sudden shows up at the hearing, I'm like, "You did it. You did it.
Oh, man.
You're you obviously did it. You haven't given a shit for 9 months, and now." that would have been.
Thank you so much again for that. Oh my goodness, TK Parks. Okay, TK Parks became a member for 1 month. Thank you so much. Please see my email. It's almost midnight here.
I got it. Are you wanting us to pull it up and go through it now? I did see your email, and I saw the links that you sent.
Did you want us to show it today?
Oh, I got it.
We got a whole show. But
it's a bunch of videos. I would have to download all the links. Then I would have to go into the links. I'd have to trim them, cut them, crop them, and then resend them to you. And then you'd have to upload them and get them into the show.
Yeah, it is a thing. But I did get the videos that you sent. I don't know if I can bring it up tonight because I have a long show here.
We could probably do it tomorrow, maybe.
Tomorrow I have a show. Yes, and I have Love and Compassion is going to be on my show tomorrow.
Yeah, for the Pastor Sunday show. I was already talking to Ali about possibly doing a second show tomorrow anyways as well.
Yeah, so
we might do 2 shows tomorrow. Pastor Sunday for sure.
Yeah.
But we might do a second show.
And there's somebody else that sent me something in the SUV in an email. So I'm trying to coordinate. People are sending me stuff and I'm trying to coordinate how I'm going to share and if you want me to say it came from you and stuff like that. So
thank you, TK.
I'm pretty sure she wants me to say it came from her because she's here. Thank you so much for becoming a member. So I will.
Absolutely.
I will.
When I take when I go through, because I help Ali go through her emails, and when I go through and I take videos and stuff, I always mark down who sent them.
Yes.
if your name is similar in your email ish, then I always
Yeah.
write down who sent them and I
Yeah,
let
I do
Allie
need
know.
water. Somebody says I need water. Yeah.
You have a drink
I've been
there, or do you want me to
I've
get
been
you?
like, yeah,
You want me to?
I'm okay. It's still just I've been talking too much. So also like I'm on phone calls, I'm helping people. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to hit those a couple comments,
get 'em all?
members and supers,
Yeah, I did.
and then let's jump right back in to some more of what is happening over in Iran right now
Okay.
with these protests.
Alrighty. So da. Oh my goodness. Do you see this?
Man,
That is crazy.
literally locked in the sights.
There will be
Blood.
wow. Okay. Now you want to read that before I think after this we're getting into something else. So
Yeah. So this is we're jumping back and forth a little bit here, but it's Iran, and then this is about the election commission again. So I found these articles about him firing the election assistant commissioners. Heck, two of these posts I got, or two of these articles I got from American sites, and one of them's from CBC in Canada. So like everybody was sort of watching this go down while we were all staring at a furry in a courtroom.
even Australia was sharing it.
Yeah, there we go. So, Trump removes remaining heads of Election Assistance Commission. Termination follows Supreme Court giving president more power over independent agencies. So now he's just making sure that anybody that is not going to vote his way, he's removing them. He's removing the safeties on the voting procedure, which is ironic that he complains about voting when he had to pardon over 50 people from messing with his election that he won, which I find weird. And a whole whack of those people just happen to be at Turning Point, including Tyler Boyer and others. So that's just very, very bizarre. I'll just read a couple quick moments of these. Trump administration fires members of independent electric group. The firings and resignation render the Election Assistance Commission useless. The firings and resignation render the Election Assistance Commission useless. The moves come as President Trump seeks to impose control over how ballots will be counted in the midterm. So he wants
Wow.
complete control of how the ballots are going to be counted and collected. This is
Bizarre.
well, no, it makes sense because he knows he's going to freaking lose because he's been exposed as a fraud. The same with everybody who's close to him. So he has to do this. Basically, he has to, run fraudulent elections in order to keep the right in power.
And these are all new articles, guys. It's like all July 10th. Like this is all when we're doing the court stuff. This is all coming out now.
Yeah. So Trump fires members of bipartisan elections commission. This action accelerates President Trump's push to overhaul election administration before November's midterms, which will determine the control of Congress.
Wow.
This isn't sketchy as fuck.
This is shady. What does everybody think about this?
Brutal. Look at all this crap that happened while we were staring at a furry, guys.
We're staring at a
Holy
furry.
smokes.
We're staring at a Lance Twig furry, and then this is a bombshell.
And yeah, we're staring at a furry who actually doesn't even look like he's remotely furry-ish.
No,
He's pretty shaved to me. I didn't see any fur.
no, I didn't see it. Though some people are saying like that video is AI. I would have to really look at it, and
It
it's
could
really
be.
it's very blurry too. Like for them to be interviewing him in the testimony room or wherever they were, how blurry is that?
And I also wouldn't mind knowing when that was taken. I think I asked, and I think somebody might have told me, and I just forgot
I don't
because
think
I'm an
did
idiot.
they. Oh,
But
maybe they did say it in the beginning before.
yeah, I don't remember when they said that was taken, but I know it just wasn't live.
Okay, now we got these two articles here.
Yeah, this is basically just talking about the election commission. It's a little bit more of a breakdown, and I'll just run it through quick. Breaking news: Trump fires every last member of the Federal Election Commission months before the midterms. Trump has gutted the agency that helps run America's elections right before voters head to the polls. WTF.
WTF?
The Election Assistance Commission, a bipartisan body created after the 2000 election disaster, is now completely empty. Its one Republican commissioner resigned Thursday, and two Democratic commissioners were fired by email from the White House Personnel Office. They were just fired by email. Wow, that's cold. The message was cold
Gosh.
and clinical. Your position as a commissioner of an election assistance commission is terminated effective immediately. Thank you for your service. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they felt thanked. This is not some obscure agency. The commission certifies voting systems, accredits the labs that test them, and maintains national mail-in voter registration form. It is the backbone of support for election officials in all 50 states. Guys, like, come on. And Trump dismantled it just months before the midterms after spending years attacking mail-in voting and pushing investigations into the 2020 election. His ass lost.
Why is anybody talking about this? This is crazy.
Election officials are sounding the alarm. Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes called the move irresponsible and dangerous, warning that the administration is dead set on causing chaos for election officials across the country and undermining the integrity of nonpartisan election administration. So, see, what he's trying to do is he's doing this intentionally so that when the right loses, which they're going to, and they should. There's so much cancer in there, it needs to be gutted out with a flamethrower. Now he's going to freak out and try to blame the Dems, but he's caused it. So just remember this, guys. He's caused this situation. The Dems haven't done anything. The left actually hasn't done anything to this. In fact, all they did was get fired.
Yeah,
that's what happened, guys. So we need to remember this when it goes down in a few months. Trump has the power to appoint replacements. Shocking. He has given no indication of when or whether he will. Voters deserve to know exactly what is happening here. The man who spent 5 years claiming elections are rigged just fired everyone whose job it is to make sure they're not rigged. This is brutal, guys.
Oh my God.
He can never say anything about elections ever fucking again. If he does, people should slap him. J.D. Vance should slap him.
And throw this back in his face.
Like, you can't complain again, bro. You can't complain again about elections in any country. In any country. You can't even complain about the elections in freaking Mumbai or freaking Tajikistan. You can't complain about anything, buddy, after doing that.
This
brutal.
Is crazy.
Brutal.
I don't know what everybody thinks about that. That was just some articles that we read out. So the firing's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Robinson's face. Oh. It could be anyone.
All right. So we got moving on from world news.
Back into Charlie Kirk, everybody.
Back into these golden ladies that, we didn't have them. We wouldn't have known about that video that wasn't present for us viewers to see. But Brandy and Billy were in the courthouse and did see it. And they'll explain what it is.
Yeah, otherwise
and what they saw.
Yeah, otherwise we would have just been stuck with like the Prasad Tatum freaking slop sandwich that they were trying to serve us. Like, thank goodness these ladies were in there. Yep. God bless you, ladies. Shout out to all three of you.
She said what Jack said was incorrect. The video, you couldn't see his face. You couldn't see a shot being taken. It was just, zoomed up more, but you still couldn't see. So they'll explain it here. So shout out to them because I think they're traveling now. I'm not quite sure.
I think they're heading home, or I think might be spending one more night there and then heading home. So shout out to Teresa, Brandy, and Billy. Great job, girls.
Amazing
job. Great fucking job.
So I'll play this little clip of them. Hold on a second. Yeah, go follow them. It's Teresa, Better Life, Brandy, Cicilline, and Billy Webb.
It literally could be anyone. It does not zoom in well enough at all for you to be able to tell who it is. You can see someone crouching down. You cannot see anyone pulling a trigger. There is no sound. People are saying oh, there was sound. You could hear the gunshot. That is an absolute lie. No sound at all.
So
that is literally the angle.
Photo that you posted on X, Brandy, and it was literally tiny man on the roof. It might have been slightly zoomed in like that.
Exactly like that. Mm-hmm.
It might have been slightly zoomed in, like that. But it's still a tiny little figure on a roof. It's like maybe the cars on the ground.
So I'm just so angry about this.
So let me say what he said. Okay, so he posted let's see. The judge told the media to turn off all cameras and allowed the full enhanced footage of the murder to play. Every moment of Tyler Robinson that day captured in full quality HD, zoomed in, some footage in 4K, tracking all his movements. So what the ladies are saying is it wasn't zoomed into Tyler's face. The entire video was spread and zoomed into. So we want you to get that straight. They didn't zoom into his face. They zoomed the entire video, which you all know. We all know what you do, what it looks like when you're doing that with video and with pictures. Okay. So, and it's the same quality as we've seen, and it was enhanced and because it wasn't in its original state, the judge didn't want to see it. Now, the only difference from what the other videos that we've all seen already is that maybe the video started a little bit earlier, in that sequence than what we've seen before. Okay, so he goes on to say, you can see crystal clear Tyler Robinson's face.
No, you cannot.
No, absolutely.
That is a blatant lie.
The media are generally trash, which is why I started my own media outlet. But you know, the legacy media, particularly when it comes to the Middle East, are true garbage. I think it was Michael Crichton.
Do you like that picture?
Oh, well. So, there you go. The ladies sort of broke down just very briefly. There's a lot of content on this going around right now, so we didn't feel like we had to cover like a lot of it. But just basically, the ladies broke it down in that small clip. What was said wasn't true. The video is basically the same video. There was no close up of his face. There was no sound. Also, one of the lies was told is that everybody was so flabbergasted with this video.
They were gasping.
They were gasping out in the courtroom, and the girls also confirmed that never happened.
Yeah.
So, again, shout out to Billy, Brandy, and Teresa. Great work, girls.
Yep.
And
they came on my show. Wasn't yesterday? It was the day before. So the fourth day.
I wasn't there. Like I started the show with you, and then I was gone.
Yeah.
But you mentioned they did come on.
They did
so that
come
was
on
nice
my
of them.
show. I'll probably make a smaller clip of it and post it. They were just telling me everything about what they heard and what they saw, because that was the day that they all went into court. And then the last day, it was just Teresa didn't get a chance to go in because she needed sleep. So it was just Billy and Brandy that went in.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to those 3 women. Like if we didn't have them, Elizabeth Lane was even saying she is beating herself up that she didn't go in. You know,
she didn't go in on the day when this happened. So Elizabeth Lane was there, but she didn't go in on that day. So if they didn't go in, we would have been stuck with this fed slop crap, and nobody would know.
And we were talking like to them when they were in the car, and I said, I think like, and Brandy thinks the same thing. Like, this was done on purpose. That leak of that note, it was done purposely so they can just cancel all media, all stuff that they're going to show, so we can't see it. And how ironic, right after that, they had an hour in the morning on Friday saying, oh my God, you showed the note. You know, you showed it. It leaked out. I don't want anything shown now. And now we have a video that we didn't even get to see. And we're supposed to trust, you know, Benny, Jackie coming out, and Tatum all doing their videos. That's why they're there. So they can do their little selfie videos and go, oh my God.
Which they were all doing, and actually you should go check out.
So bad.
Was that Teresa's video?
Yes, that was Teresa's live. Yeah,
and I think they actually say in Teresa Better Life's video that when they walked out, they actually saw a couple of the Turning Point Fed sloppers making these selfies, and actually overheard a little bit of their conversation.
Yeah.
So they knew that they were going to have to put out some kind of rebuttal to this. So
yeah.
Again, thank goodness they came out. They were paying attention to what was going on around them and had to rebuttal it all because it wasn't true.
And I know some of you follow me on X and I post stuff. So it really, really bothered me. Like, you guys all know I do the Pastor Sunday and I do the, you know, the biblical verses and stuff. I get right into that. Yeah. I forgot to like type in 1223. Do you want to know what 1223 is? Because that's when Charlie got hit, right? 1223. Okay, let's get into it. because I did post about it.
Look, guys, I'm not gonna mince words. All right, I'm gonna be blunt because it deserves it, and I'm just gonna say what it was. You see him shooting Charlie. You see him executing Charlie. You see him take the shot, and so you've seen the video. And Blake, I know you were there, man, and it was like watching Charlie die all over again. Seeing this video, it's the most damning thing I've seen all week for Tyler Robinson. With the zoom in, it just changes everything. It's like watching a completely different video, because the one that zoomed out, you can't even see anything. This one, he walks up. It's just like the officer said earlier in the, I guess it was day one, that he walks up over the guardrail, goes down, and you could see him kind of working on something. And it's, I believe that's when he was assembling the rifle. He then stands up. He runs very quickly across the gravel roof to the edge. And then when he gets to the edge, you see him go down, and he's in the prone position. And it's, they have this clock, like the timestamp that's up, and it's 12:20. I think it's 12:21, 12:22 when he first gets there. And I'm just sitting there like, stop the clock. Like, don't, like trying to will time to stop. Like, don't get to 12:23. Like, just don't get to 12:23. And he gets to 12:23.
Did it freeze a bit? Did you hear that? Don't get to 12:23. The most widely known 12:23 biblical verse is John 12:23, which marks the pivotal moment when Jesus announced his impending crucifixion and resurrection. It reads, Jesus replied, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified."
That's freaking gross.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying anything about you, babe, but that is just gross. That's gross.
I mean,
I just got to stretch a little bit, but that's
yeah,
gross.
Go ahead, babe. So I don't know what you guys think of that. So far, I'm barfing. Since they like to keep putting biblical quotes in our face when it shouldn't be, when there's an assassination case in court, homicide, I'm going to throw it right back at him. I'm going to throw it right back at Jackie Poo. Jackie Poo. Mr. Jackie Poo. I'm going to throw it right back at him. He says, please don't get to 12:23. Please don't get to 12:23. And then we got the Exodus 22:22, right? We got that too. Okay. The widow. The widow. The widow. And we also
Widows, the widow.
So we got that. And then what other one do they use a lot? Oh, well, the Erica Kirk one. You guys remember that one? Here I am, send me. But we're waiting also when she posted that picture with her mom. She goes, I am 916. And I went over this on one of my videos, what 916 means. So go look at that video. I am 916. Here I am. Send me. Like, guys, everything is biblical with these people. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is Fed Slop. I'm Fed Slopping their bodies right now. We are Fed Slopping their bodies. Oh, this Jack guy, man. Like, something about him, the vibe's off. The vibe? He's like one of those guys you just can't trust, He's you go to a woman goes to a bar, you see his face, you're like, oh, get away from him. One of those guys,
And you see him take the shot, and he gets back up, and then he runs across, and you've seen the end of it already, where he makes the jump.
Sure.
But it's all there. It's all there. It's on video. It all lines up, and I got very, very angry. Watching this video in court, I was gripping the the seat. I think I almost broke my rosary. I just
broke your rosary.
And to know that Erica and Charlie's parents had to watch this with Tyler, and he was sitting right there, and he wouldn't even look. By the way, he wouldn't even look.
How the heck?
Someone told me that his own monitor was off. He wouldn't even look.
How the heck did you know if he's looking or not? Nobody's allowed to look back, forward, and he's in front of you. How do you know he's not looking? How do you know he's not looking? If you're watching the screen, how are you looking at him and what his eyes are doing? I can be looking straight ahead, but I could be looking down. I could be looking up. I could be looking down. I could be looking sideways. You don't know what he's doing unless he was like literally on the left-hand side, like sitting right here, and he can see him like that. Like, I don't know. But apparently he has a rosary. You know, he brings it to all his Amfest. When he comes out, he's like holding the rosary like that. And Erica was holding a rosary. You broke the rosary. I don't know what you're talking about, Jack. I really don't. Hit the road, Jack. Ain't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Ain't coming back no more.
I'm actually surprised being, a Zionist who practices Judeo-Christian values that even knows what a rosary is. Because it has nothing to do with his made-up religion.
I think he knows what Fort Huachuca is.
I bet you he's been there, allegedly.
I think he knows what that is. Look, he has a military background. Get a life. Get a life and a half. I'm not taking this crap for 1 second. This is a military operation. That's how they run TPUSA. Don't forget that.
And I believe somebody actually said that.
Yeah.
Turning Point gets run like a military op.
Sorry, baby. We'll talk about that in a second. Did I touch your wire?
No,
Sorry.
You just almost yanked it out. It's okay.
Sorry.
I know you're European. You like to talk
Oh
with
my
your hands.
goodness, I like a talk like that. Oh my god. I'm not Italian. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Okay. So
You just talk with your hands. So that's an Italian thing. Or a French thing, but you're neither. So I don't get it. I'm both and I don't.
my mom's from Finland. Okay. All right.
So yeah, Jack, you're I don't know.
Jack, you're Jack. That's all we can say.
Yeah, he's brutal, man. He's brutal.
You're finished, as we would say. You're finished. You're finished. All right. I'll play the rest of it because he's just like, oh my God.
Do we want to listen to the rest of it?
Guess 12, 23. Yeah, I do.
At the video as it was being played of what he did. And the fact that he was so close to us. It is unspeakable evil. It's since seeing the original video, this is the worst thing I've seen. This is the worst thing I've seen.
Hold on.
Other than the actual video of the gunshot itself connecting.
What in the world is happening?
There's a good comment to go with both those guys jacked.
What is get crunk? Listen, you guys are making me laugh. Did you just change your profile pic? Oh my! Everybody's going Jack tonight. What in the world?
There's a great one-liner I want to read out if I can say it.
Okay.
I was trying to look for it, but I know you're laughing. Hold on, where is it? Smokey the Bastard. Jack off. We got
Jack off.
Everybody's so jacked. Are we jacking on or jacking off? Is this like wax on, wax off, jack on, jack off? Because it's way too much jacking for me.
Whoa, that's a lot of jacks in one sentence. Truthfully, Finland and were legends holding off Russia in World War II. Yeah.
Yes, they were. I've studied that, and I actually don't think that Russia should have been allowed to keep the territory that they did from Finland, because they were actually working with the Nazis. And then once they got betrayed, they were allowed to keep all the territory they claimed when they were fighting on Germany's side, and I never understood why that was allowed to happen. Finland the Finnish people were amazingly courageous, fighting them off. And then after all of that, they had to hand over all that land to Russia at the end, and I was just
We did
appalled by that.
And I talked about a little bit about this. My mom was a war baby when all this World War II was going on.
Yeah.
And you know what she said to me? Like in the end, I really don't know who her mom is, because I might have to do like one of those, those tests or whatever, because she was a war baby. She was found on the side of the street. And I don't like, this is why she hates gypsies. Like, I didn't even know until she was like older. She told me the story. And her mom, my grandmother, when she was on her deathbed, she said that my mom was a war baby. Thanks for telling us now. Okay. But anyways, if I wore a long skirt or any kind of jewelry, she would get so mad because she'll talk about the gypsies. I'm like, what? I'm just wearing a long skirt, Mom. Mom, calm down. Do you want me to wear a short skirt up my butt? She goes, yes. I don't like the long ones. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyways, my mom's passed away, so she was really hilarious and funny. God rest her soul. I love her so much. I miss her so much. But yes, she was from Finland, and she has lots of stories. She reminds me of Rose from the Golden Girls. That's what my mom was. She was just amazing. Amazing. But anyways, we're moving on to Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack. Or I can just move on from him.
I'm
you're
kind
bored.
of
You're
I'm
bored.
done with Jack.
So it is the 12:23. He was talking about that. Please don't get to 12:23. Please don't get to 12:23. So let's remember that 12:23 is when he got hit, and they're like saying it again. And there's that.
I'm happy to share with you the history turning point.
Okay, so this, Mr. Boyer. We all remember Mr. Boyer, right? You'll listen to this audio. He says, I think this is from the I forgot his user. He's a cameraman. I can't remember his name. It starts with an A. I apologize. He says that he runs the whole show. But anyways, this old tweet from September 18th. We do have a team. We can only do as much as police on campus will allow, and also working with police on private security with a given venue. We run everything like a military op. All of our people are from that background. Okay. All of your people. Like, I get that, because the field operation girl, I forgot what her name is. Military. All this TPUSA, military. So Jack, military. Not that he's involved. Well, he's a little bit involved in the TPUSA stuff. He doesn't work there every day, right? But he's there.
And I just want to read out a couple comments relevant
Sure.
to what we just watched before we jump into the Tyler thing.
Sure.
So, paratrooper in the Philippines. I find this hilarious. They are all freaking out. They are watching their op fall apart in real time, and they are panicking. I don't know if you can find that to bring it up.
What's her name?
Paratrooper in the Philippines, 6479. The name is almost the whole length of the comment screen.
Thank you so much for coming from the Philippines. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, this is hilarious. I said this is falling apart. This is all crumbling.
Yeah, right before their eyes, and they're not handling it well. And you can bring up Debbie's comment down there too, the big one, and then there's a small one right after. So, where is it here? Somebody threatened my Oma to take, and I know it's Oma, not Omar, so don't worry about it. I got your back, Debbie.
Yeah.
To take the baby. She said no, it was a Russian soldier, and she got knocked out, bald spots at the end of her life from it. But thank God somebody came in and grabbed my mom.
Oh my.
And I know what she meant was Oma. So for people who don't know what Oma is, some European cultures call their grandma Oma. And their grandfather is Opa.
Yeah, like mine would be in Finnish. It's Mumo. It's Mumo. So yeah, they're all finished in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Yes, I'm going to show that too. I'm showing that. I'll get right into that in a second. I have that coming up too. We have a whole nice show for you guys tonight.
Yep.
Sit back, get your popcorn, and relax.
And since you were just slow down a little bit, please, baby. Please and thank you. Since you
Sure.
you went on that talk about your past, people have comments about that.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So Renee Salib, my family tree goes back to Marie Antoinette. That's very interesting.
Who said this?
Renee Salib.
Okay. Renee Salib. I only see this one.
Well, that's up there a little bit more then. Or I'm back. Yeah, you got to go back.
See, it's great to have Chris here because I can't do it all. Like, it's so much stuff going on right now. You guys don't get it.
And congrats to Done with Fed Slop. Ian Carroll liked one of his comments today. Good for you, buddy. Truth Foley, Jack, military athletes, Spider-Man, roof acrobatics, Jack, the roof actor shooter. Oh, what a twist. Wouldn't that be odd?
Yeah.
The real Amoroso, the Golden Girls, you just gave me a show I want to binge, even though it was a little before my time. I watched with my mom as a kid.
My mom is exactly like Rose. She could make anybody laugh without even knowing she's making anybody laugh. Like, it was just, and she has that accent, you know? She'd be like, well, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Like, I can't do it. I can't do the accent. It's not like that. But yeah. What else we got? Yeah, she wouldn't let me wear long skirts. No. That was Gypsy, and I don't know, but apparently I did a Erica Kirk go look at it. It's called the Gypsy Lies. Gypsy Lies is one of my live streams. Erica Kirk compared herself to a gypsy. And I wish my mom was here because she never wanted to talk about it. She never wanted to talk about her being abandoned as a baby on the side of the street. She didn't want to talk about gypsies. I'm like, did a gypsy take her? I always thought like a gypsy took my mom. And then, because this was all the war, guys. Like, this was like tough life. This was war, man. This was, and she never talked about it. She had 6 sisters and 1 brother, and she was the oldest, and she took care of all of them. She was kind of like a mom. So back in the day, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
did you bring up Jules there?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Who got it?
I know who got it.
got
Thank
it?
you, Jules, for gifting those 5 memberships.
Woo!
We appreciate that very much, Jules. Thank you very much. The people who got them was Undertow received one.
Undertow.
Yep. Debbie Kennedy, Oopsie Poopsie Homestead, Dope Lemon, and Carmageddon. You received those memberships. Thank you very much, Jules. We appreciate you, and welcome to the membership circle.
Yes.
We've got lots of videos up there. Some stuff that nobody's actually seen before, and then we have been
Yep.
making some members lives over the last couple of weeks.
So whoever got that, yeah, like we just did one last night. It was kind of fun. We bring you guys into our studio here, and we have a chat. If you guys want, you don't have to show your face. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But we do it. We have fun. We chat. We talk about everything, and everything, and we laugh. So, thank you so much for that again. And Bilima, I forget. I don't know how to say. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize.
I believe it's Beal.
Bilima.
Bielma.
1. Did you see Rick Cutler's mission statement from his nonprofit? Oh, is the same psalm that Erica posted. Yes, I seen this. Yes, he had only hired 20 days before. Croc says, better chance of winning lottery. The taste.
Yeah, Psalms 34:8.
Now, I've seen that, and I know Erica posted that then on the 9/9, and I know he has that the nonprofit, whatever, the taste. It's kind of weird, the timing, but also she's biblical. She says everything every other day. That's very weird. I have to say, it's very weird. Interesting. Very interesting. Now that's just the name of his place, right? Did he call it that? Probably because he's biblical himself as well. So he probably called it the taste for that reason. So the two together is very odd. Yes, and I did catch that, and I did see that. I think it was Charlie's Angels 4747 that shared that. Me and her do a lot of work together on like pastors and the whole case. Anyways, I've known her since September, so I think it was her. If I'm correct, I don't know.
And before you get into the next super chat, I just wanted to read a normal chat. This is Carrie HS. Ali, you guys are not in Toronto. See the active shooting at the Tay Sell-Off Festival.
I heard about that.
I actually gave a shout to my brother, and he wasn't downtown when it happened. But that kind of stuff doesn't happen downtown Toronto very often. So the fact that somebody whipped out a gun and shot up a whole bunch of people is kind of crazy.
Did
I
anybody
think.
get hurt? Or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There was at least a
Oh.
half dozen people with bullets in them. I don't know if anybody died, but there was a lot of injured people. They shut down a whole massive part of the area and the festival. Yeah, it was a bit of a thing.
Here's Undertow. Here she is.
So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that comment. Thanks, Carrie HS. We're okay. We're out of the city. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Thank you, Carrie H. Now I found the comment. I was looking for it. Thank you so much. We are good. We are okay. We live way in the country, so we're good. But yeah, I haven't even like looked into it. Chris did. He was reading up on it. I was loading the show, talking to people. So, anyways, I hope everybody got their memberships. That's so lovely that everybody commented. Thank you and congratulations. Yes. Problem. I don't know when I'm gonna do my next member. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or not. But Oopsie Poopsie Homestead.
Love that name.
Evidence Pew Pew picks one day, one night, different box. Why?
Oh, because I think what they mean is that they've showed two different pictures. One looks like it's day, one looks like it's night, and they're wondering if it was a different box. Because if it was the same, yeah. So if it was the same day, ideally it shouldn't have switched boxes. What would be the point? So I think that's what that person's saying. I personally haven't noticed. So I'll have to look
the
at it.
scope was different. I know the whole rifle looks different.
Yeah, but I think they're just talking what it was held in, I believe.
Okay.
So we'll have to take a look at that, unless you know off the top of your head, because I don't.
Now I'm thinking about the lighting in my head, and I'm going back to my memory. That is very weird. Everything's weird. You know, Tyler Robinson's car is weird. Different exhaust, different backpacks, different hats,
different clothes,
different shoes,
different heights.
Can't see him on the different heights. Everything is just
and you can never see his face.
We got so many Tylers. We got so many Tylers, okay? That's like there's a lot of Tylers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And Critter KC gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Critter.
Well, who got it?
Carrie HS, you received Critter KC's gifted membership. Welcome to the team, Carrie HS.
How do you see that?
It shows up, babe. Look, for me, it shows up. I can see in the chat because I'm not you.
Oh, so he sees. I can't see that.
Yeah, because it doesn't show up who got them when you're streaming. But if you use a second device, then you can see that, which is what I've got set up. Like I've got my phone set up and iPad set up.
That warms my heart. Like when people do that, when they gift a membership, it makes somebody else so happy. So thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, do we have any free ones we can give away?
We already did it. So every month during a live stream, I can gift 5 memberships. So I already did it this month. So next month, I'll do it every first of the month. Probably.
Did we? Well, we'll double check at the end because I think I saw something in there.
Oh, okay. I'll check.
All right.
Belema 1.
Oh, that was Bill. I really want to know how to pronounce.
How do I say it?
Well, Biel is usually Beal, but maybe it's
Belema 1. Belema 1. The Taste CTX. I know all about him. Don't you worry. I had to put it in my membership. So if you're a member, you can go look at it. Yeah, I did a video on Mr. Cutler. The Taste was to help fight tadpole lights, of course. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Good comment.
Oh,
Thank you very much for that.
And we need to be talking more about him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He just became a ghost.
Also, Truth Foley. Thank you so much. His chat is real comfort and safe space. Thank you. The chat is so funny, and they all like talk with each other, and it's really. I find everybody so much fun. I really do. Everybody's great here. And if somebody's not, we will take care of it right away, or the mods will.
That's why we have an army of mods.
We have army. That's why we're the Flamingo Mafia. You know, we'll take care of everything. Don't you worry. Truthfully. Did we show this one? Oh no, we didn't.
No.
Belima 1. Thank you so much again. You can call me Marissa. Oh, okay.
I'm also the one who sent the road email.
Yes.
Don't mind you using my name. Well,
Okay.
thank you very much, Marissa. We really appreciate that. And thank you for having mercy on us for our pronunciation
Yes.
struggles. Thank you so much for making it easy on us. We appreciate
I
that.
apologize for that. And I'm going to be doing I'm going to be showing your picture, but I have to do it in context of bringing up like a live stream regarding like the SUV or the tent area, everything. So when I do that, which will be soon, I will bring up your email and let you know. Maybe you'll see a picture of a vehicle, then you'll know that I'm doing that.
Hold on, let me just grab a picture of that.
You want to grab a picture?
Yep. Just because I already know about the other email from TK because I've already got it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, but I just
Yeah.
want to grab this one here.
I did read it, but I starred it too in
Okay.
the email box.
Okay, great.
So thank you so much. And oh, hold on. Get crunked and listen. I love your profile picture. That is fabulous, by the way. I can't stop looking at it. Oh my gosh. Torah, only be sure that you will not eat the blood. The blood is for life, and you shall not eat the life with the meat. Deuteronomy 12:23. Again, I suggest blood drinking is a satanic ritual.
Hey, you know what they're going to be eating and drinking in the ballroom, right?
Telling you.
Crazy.
That is thank you so much for that.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Well, thank you, Marissa. Holy smokes. Thank you so much.
That was amazing. It needs 2. What's this one? Slapping?
I have no idea.
Oh. Who got it?
Thank you very much, Marissa. I'll read it out.
I'm so behind in chats right now.
Speed Clutch Go. Heather OT4FE. Arkiatia received one, and Amanda Wade received one. Those are the recipients of those memberships. Oh no, and Zhao Shane also received a membership. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's everybody. Thank you very much, Marissa, and everybody who received those memberships.
Wow.
Please thank Marissa. Thank you very much.
So yes, please thank her. Put some love in the chat if you got a gifted membership from Belema or Marissa. Sorry, it's Marissa.
Yep.
If you got a membership from Marissa just now, put a heart in the chat. That was very nice of her. Thank you so much. Alrighty.
People are talking about the Mitch Snow door
Oh,
cam thing.
I have it. I'm bringing it up. I'm
And-
bringing it up. I'm
And
bringing
they're
it up.
talking about the ears. Actually, Stu Peters actually asked for help. Allie put together a side-by-side, sent it to Stu Peters, and Stu Peters reposted it.
Yeah. I
And
did.
then Allie reposted Stu Peters' post. So all the information is there on both of their accounts.
It's literally him. I just need another picture. Hopefully Mitch Snow. Hey, I talked to Mitch Snow, so you
Yeah.
know, maybe he can send it to me. Maybe I need I feel like I need a video.
A video would be helpful, but the funny thing is that Stu Peters, he's talked with Mitch Snow quite a bit. Allie's talked with Mitch a little bit, and he's been on our live a couple times.
Yeah.
And Mitch has actually
You see?
stated, Mitch has actually stated that there has been people, and he didn't mention the name,
Yeah.
that ununiformed people, plainclothes people, had been kept coming by his house.
Yeah.
And bugging him. So nobody official, nobody in a uniform trying to submit him any kind of paperwork. Random plainclothes people.
Yeah, he was on this live stream. Okay, so this live stream, where you see right now, it was the Scarika Kirk live stream. Dr. Scarika Kirk. You know, she does parodies. So if you go in my live stream there, Mitch was on our show.
And it was just before the preliminary hearing. So Mitch was there, and he has mentioned, talked about people coming on his porch quite often, and he
Yeah.
talked to us a little bit about it, but said he wouldn't mention the name, but also mentioned he sent something to Stu Peters.
Yeah.
And now Stu comes out with this post, right, with
Yeah.
this guy from the ring cam looking like Dan.
Oh my gosh.
So
It's just so funny. And when he was on my show telling me this, I'm like, is he joking or what? Like, I don't even know if are you joking? And he's like, no, I'm serious. Like literally. And I didn't know. He didn't say Dan. He just told me some guy.
yeah,
And I'm like, now this all came out today. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, this is the story he told on my show.
yes, because he mentioned that he sent something to Stu, and then Stu drops that bomb.
You guys
right?
were here.
Yeah,
If you guys watched my show,
Yeah,
you guys were here.
yeah.
It's the Scarika Kirk one. It's hilarious. He's come on my show a little bit. Like he just pops in the chat, and I'm like, "You want to come up?" He's like, "Sure."
Yeah, he's a very funny guy,
Yeah. Some people
and his
remember.
bird's amazing.
This bird is so cute. This bird is so cute. So I think that they're trying to serve him papers, and they can't get a hold of him to serve it.
I don't think they're trying to serve him anything. That's
Well,
what.
that's what I think Stu Peters said.
No, Stu's saying they're not trying to. They're saying it's all crap.
Okay.
Because Mitch has been sitting at home, like we did live streams while he was sitting at home. He's not that hard to find.
What are they trying to do then?
Nothing. They're not trying to do anything. They're lying. They're lying, saying, "Oh, we're trying to."
Yeah. Okay. I thought that I heard that. I don't know.
That's the lie. So they're lying, saying Mitch is dodging the feds. He's dodging everybody. He's not letting anybody serve him. And he went to Stu Peters to go, that's not true. I've been at home. I've had some weird people on my porch, but nobody's
Okay, I
tried.
got it.
And
I got it.
and he said that on your lives as well. Nobody's actually tried to serve him. So that's the lie, that he's trying to dodge getting served. The way everybody lied about Corby hiding out and dodging the FBI for bullshit.
Got
Like,
it.
those
got
are the
it.
lies, the Fed
Same
slop
thing.
lies.
Oh,
Yes.
they did this to Corby too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's all lies. Corby's fucking sitting there eating fucking burgers in his fucking local burger place, and Mitch Snow is sitting at home with his wife playing with his bird. That bird, the parrot, not the other bird.
Look what
He's-
Jeff done with Fed Slop said.
Who's Toby?
The bird.
Oh, you doxed Toby? Well,
Yeah, because he just said his name.
well, I guess if you're gonna whip out your bird, you better name it, right?
That's good. Okay, so yeah. Hold on a second. I just gotta see something here. What I have next? Oh yeah, I have that. We're gonna get into that. But before we get into Stu Peters, I just want to bring up Bays posted something that was kind of funny. I don't know if you guys can see that,
I
but
can read it out.
yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, the picture's what matters. The picture's not in there. There we go. Okay.
Robinson, this was at UVU in the Losi Center part of UVU.
Yeah. So it's weird that apparently with all the shit that's happened, they've named the shit catchers Robinson.
We
which
got a
is-
clear picture of Robinson, everyone.
Yeah, I guess that's the clearest picture of Robinson we've
Hold on.
ever had, guys.
Let me
Ever had.
see.
That's a very clear picture of
Looks really
Robinson.
clear.
I can make it out. I can definitely tell it's Robinson. It's clearly written out there. I could definitely see Robinson. Guys, I think this is the smoking gun.
Oh my God, this is it. This is it.
Yeah, this is it. So
This is it. I see.
guys, we got Robinson.
It's Robinson waist. I can see it. You see it? So
Shout out to Bays for getting that clear shot of Robinson. Maybe he could help out the
man.
prosecution, because apparently he's the only one with a clear shot of Robinson, because one wasn't displayed in that court.
Look, these are the porta potties that were currently up at the Losi Center at UVU. At this point, I think they're just screwing with us. And if you haven't seen it, I just did a live on my YouTube channel where I picked apart the prosecution case to shreds. I don't know how you could watch it and still think Tyler Robinson should have to go to trial.
Well, I don't know. Like, we can clearly see Robinson at UVU. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a closed case right here. Look at it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Bays just handed the prosecution a smoking gun. Look, Robinson's on scene. Shout out to Real Bays
Oh man.
for these very clear photos of Robinson.
Yeah. Robinson Waste Services. Yeah. That was really funny, man. And then we also got oh, they talked about me on their show today. I sent them a super chat. What?
Did you want to, because we sort of got distracted by supers and stuff there. We were going to roll the other video.
Yep, I'm going to do that after this.
You'll do these first?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
okay.
So shout out to these two lovely girls that did a live stream today. See if it's rolling here. Hold on.
Yes, so I saw it today in passing on X that there is a video of Dan Flood, alleged Dan Flood, on ring camera of Mitch Snow's house.
Where does Mitch Snow live?
But I don't know, but I saw like a screenshot of it, and I'm not sure it looks exactly like Dan Flood. Maybe I can just show you. Wait, let me see if I can quickly find it. Because it's like fresh news from today. Oh yeah, I have it. So let's see it together.
She's fast.
So this is Stu talking about it, and this is from doorbell camera, ring camera, bell
So
ring. What is it? Wait.
Yeah, the bell
Ring
the bell,
camera. Yes.
the ring camera. So is the insinuation that Dan Flood is stalking Mitch Snow? Is that what it is?
That he. So. Okay, so. Dan Flood. Here's a side by side I made. So it's Ali Files. You see, guys, she's always involved in all these massive discoveries.
I'm involved.
If we go to comments, I'm telling you all, it's him. I always point out discrepancies with the lookalike claims. No discrepancies here. It's his mannerism, his lips. So there is a video, and Stu is talking about it. Well, they connecting it to the lawsuit, right, of Brian Harpool.
Yeah.
As well, because Brian is also suing and Candice and Mitch Snow, allegedly, or apparently.
Two separate lawsuits?
Yes, I think so. I don't know very much details about it. It's whatever she shared with us. But maybe it has something to do with that. But why would he go to Mitch Snow's house? And is it Dan Flood? So again, like there is a lot of questions. I'm going to wait a little bit. I think one.
Yeah. So then there's that one. Then there's this one. There's this one.
Ali Top Files. Hi, Ali.
Oh, Ali's here. Hi, Ali.
I love these two girls. You guys don't even know how much I love Daily Fredo and Nisi. I watch all their stuff all the time. And Jeannie was in the chat. She's a mod there. She was doing fabulous job, Jeannie. Fabulous job.
This was a good stream.
It was a great stream.
That these two ladies did today. It was really good.
It's a great stream. So yeah, like there was some stuff that Nisi needed help with one time, and I helped her. And there was stuff that Daily Fredo needed one time, and I helped her. I am always here to help people. So, and Christine Paquette is like messaging me, like, she did a shout out for me. I've been helping her.
She does good work too.
I'm just trying to help anybody. They're like, hey, do you have this video? Yep, here it is. Hey, do you have this? Yep, here it is. I think I'm quick with that stuff, and I don't know why I'm quick with that stuff. Chris says I'm quick with that stuff, but. Yeah.
Keisha was quick with that too.
She was really quick.
Pulled up that Stu Peters post pretty fast.
She was. I'll just play this real quick and then we'll get right into Stu Peters.
Everyone knows Ali. Ali is a great researcher, guys. She's on X. They also have a YouTube channel. So go check them out. Incredible eye. I will just say that. Like a lot of the discoveries come from Ali, and she deserves much more recognition. Love you too. What do you think of the two different backpacks? I would love to work with you guys. Yes, work with us.
Of course.
Two different backpacks.
I want to like work with them, like, be three on a screen and do like Charlie's Angels kind of stuff. Yeah.
I'll totally rub feet and just shake up martinis for the afternoon. I'm totally cool with that.
I mean, can you imagine us three together?
Fire.
Meow.
Fire.
Fire. Yeah. So anyways, that's that. They were pretty amazing. I think we can listen to the rest of it if you want, or we can just move on.
Sure, if you want.
It could be, again, something and it could be nothing. He could have pre-planned changing the backpack to look completely different, or it could be a different person. So again, it's hard to tell, but it was such a good catch. So Ali caught the fact that Tyler was wearing a different backpack. When he was wearing a maroon shirt, he had a black backpack on. And when he was wearing the black shirt, he had a blue backpack. Or is it the other way around? I don't know. But two different backpacks.
Yeah.
I think you spoke about it too, Nissi. No? I feel like I heard it somewhere as well.
I don't know if in the beginning, I think maybe like when it first happened, it might have
years
picked up.
ago.
It's like, yeah, like 1,000 years ago. I saw also people were comparing, because we get to see a lot of the back of his head, not a lot of shots of his face. We get to see the back of his head quite often.
We got a clear shot of the back of his head.
That's funny.
And it's Tyler Robinson because it was the clear shot of the back of his head. Nisi, you're funny.
That was a funny line right there.
And that there seems to be a slight difference in the length of his hair, like at the nape. And so I saw people pointing out that.
And the shape of the haircut. Like he has this thing going on, or like it's tiny details, but worth noticing. Thank you.
So yeah, that happened today. And 2 times they talked about me today. So that was pretty amazing. And yeah, hopefully one day I can do a collab with these 2 beautiful ladies because they do incredible work. I just wanted to shout them out today. If you're not following them, you should be. Okay. Oh, I got a super chat here. Let me just take this off the screen and bring this back up. Okay. I think I'm done with all this stuff I have on the stage here, babe. I'm just gonna remove this. Put this back here.
Yeah, you can.
That's my other show. Okay. Malima again. Marissa. Yes, Marissa. I have to remember that now.
Ali, do you have the film of him hanging and jumping down easily available? I looked at 2 last night and saw someone walking, and then they disappeared behind the tree. Want to verify, not AI. I've seen some versions of that video that do exactly that, and they look like they're AI. But I think the main one, is okay. I just think it's slop, right?
I have to bring it up. I bring it up.
Want to send it in?
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, okay. We'll add that, Marissa.
Yeah,
we'll add that right now.
Stage. Let's see what I have. I don't know if it's the one, if it's the real one or not, but I will try.
She did find something quick in her stash, and we will bring that up.
My quick stash. I don't know how I find things quick. Don't ask me. Don't ask me any questions.
Thank you for that super chat, Marissa. Thank you for that generous $20 super chat.
Yes.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
That was so nice of you. Thank you.
And Scotty, this one's for you.
Scotty. Oh. Well, where is he?
I don't
gotta
know.
put him on the screen before you put the smack button there.
No, I don't. I just know wherever Scotty is, whatever
There.
Scotty's doing, he deserves a spanking.
Scotty. Oh my goodness. All right. What do we got next? Is there any other super chats I have to go through?
I think that's I think we're caught up.
Hello, Tornado Alley.
Hey, Tornado Alley's in the house. I don't know what I was gonna say. It was probably gonna end up cheeseburger or something, but welcome, Tornado Alley.
Yeah. And Undertow, she does good work. We were the ones that were in a Discord together and we got kicked out.
Darn it. Sloppers.
Yeah, sloppers.
Stealing research.
Yeah.
Evil people.
That's okay. God has a plan. Renee Salib. Thank you so much. What did she say here? Oh, this is the she has the horse. I love that
So
horse.
not a huge deal, but I noticed yesterday when Erica posted on her X, her time zone had to be on the East Coast. Oh, so she's mobile. So hold on. So she went to the preliminary hearing and immediately flew out east then.
Ah,
How much you want to bet she's northeast?
was that on X? Where was that?
That's what she's saying on X. Actually, I guess she could. I'm thinking that she'd be up in New York, but I guess it's also possible she's in Mar-a-Lago too. That's possible, right?
Well, yeah. Is that the one where she made a statement on behalf of the Kirk family? Is that the X post you're talking about? Yeah, that is very. So she flew from Utah to where?
East Coast.
Yeah.
Doesn't say. It just says that it looks like it was in East Coast time zone.
She probably went to Dan Flood's house. Just saying. Thank you so much for that. Okay. What else do we got?
Let's
We're
roll.
good?
Let's get back to where we were.
Okay.
So we were talking. We showed a lot of military stuff earlier, and we've always everybody's been talking about. This video has been out for a little while, but everyone's always talking about how surgical turning point can be, and they even say it themselves. And throughout this investigation, a lot of people are believing that it was almost looking like there was a military style op allegedly being played out in front of our eyes in real time on 9/10. And then ironically, Tyler says they work like a military op.
You can see that at the back in the bottom there. We run everything like a military op. All of our people are from that background. And this is just a video. I'll play it so you can hear what he says.
Because I've learned the whole thing from the bottom up.
I gotta rewind it.
I'm happy to share with you the history of Turning Point USA because I've learned the whole thing from the bottom up. So you do realize you're talking to the guy that basically runs everything. And honestly, I have giant balls and I don't care. I'll walk in and talk to anyone. I'm a transparent piece of glass here on everything that I do and everything that I'm involved with.
Did you hear that? I run everything.
I run everything.
If you want
From
me
the
to-
ground up. That's funny because I thought it was Charlie's company. This is why I always thought this individual specifically, he had to be in to know what's going down. He had to be in the know.
If you want me to read it again, I'll read it again. Oh, did we get another memberships or is that
No,
from
that's old.
That's old.
Yep,
Okay, I
that's
gotta
old.
take these off then. So we got that one. We got that one.
Oh, you're just unstarring them?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're caught up except for the last one that's just there. So everything else we're caught up on.
I'm just organizing this, everybody, so I don't get confused.
Yeah, so we felt that it was necessary to play this again just to remind everybody about what Tyler thinks of himself, his capabilities, and how proud he is. He runs his his company, I guess, because apparently it was him running it, not Charlie. His company, like a military op.
Yeah.
That was probably not the best choice of words, babe.
I mean, that's a hidden audio. There's no there's no visual for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be looking for the. Oh, there it is. I just gotta start this because I'm gonna bring up that before we move on to the next because I
promised. Yes.
Did promise. Was it Marissa? I don't really know who it was that wanted the video.
It was one of the supers that
I already
asked for it. Hold on.
I already took them off though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So
hold on.
It's okay.
I can still see him now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling back. So it was Marissa.
Marissa. Okay.
Yeah, it was Marissa.
All right. I don't. Yeah, I think I have the video of it. I'm gonna play that now before I get into the stupiders.
All right. So basically, what she was curious about is after hanging and jumping down, she says, "I looked at 2 last night and saw someone walking, and then they disappeared behind a tree." So I believe this is going to be in the background of Tyler because I think I've seen this before, and it looks like somebody walks past a tree, and then they never enter out the other side. I don't know if this is the version of that video, though.
I don't know if this is the version of it, so I apologize if it's not.
Yeah, this is the one we just grabbed quickly that Allie had handy.
Yeah, and he is about to run off the roof right now, so just watch. He's going to hit that white part in a second. Oh no, he's not. Now he is. He is running right.
There we go.
There he is. There he is.
Just a version that zooms in again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
So now she was talking about the trees. So look in the background of the people.
Okay.
All right. So there's somebody walking that way. Well, there's somebody walking that way. I think that person disappeared walking that way.
Where did he go?
No, hold on. Rewind that. I think she might be right. So
Hold on.
from what I see is that there's two people walking. One crosses this way, and we see him walk off the screen. I think there's a person walking this way that disappears, and I wonder if that's right. Oh no, they walk by, or do they?
They're gone. No, like they're right by the tree. Look where the tree is. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it. There. You see, it's gonna go by the tree,
Yeah.
and then where'd it go?
Hold on. I think I
It's
see
not there.
something moving behind there.
It's
Is
not
there a
there.
driveway there? Did they walk up a driveway?
I don't see them anymore. They're gone. So they were there. I'm gonna rewind it.
Well,
There. You
there.
see the person there?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back and forth, back and forth. That's a person there, right there,
yeah.
right there.
And I see something like some kind of pixelation behind that, like through the branches, and then it just stops. I'm wondering if there's a driveway there, right there where that tree is. Did somebody
Well,
just walk straight back?
There's like a bin or something there.
All right, let's watch this again. All right, so that guy's walking off. Oh, I saw something there. Watch it one more time. Okay, so there's they're walking.
They're walking.
Okay, so there.
Where'd he go?
Now hold on. There, I see teeny bits of pixelation through the bush still. I still see movement.
But they're
That hold on, and it stopped. So I see a little bit of movement, and then I see it stop.
What was everybody in the chat saying? I don't know if you guys can see it.
I was scrolled so
Let me
up,
just
so
read the
far up.
super before I lose it. Allie, how much did you look into the confession note handwriting post on X? I compared it to Lance's page writings. I think it's 100% math. Yeah, I have two. I just think it's Fed slop. It's meant to be. Yeah, I feel like Lance is the backup. He's the backup plan, and Andrew Colvett is pushing for everybody. You should go to Turkey Tom's Substack and look at all the drawings. And I just think it's very weird that Andrew Colvett is pushing all this stuff now. I don't know if you looked at his TikTok. Go watch his TikTok. We're pushing the Lance now. And you're asking questions now. It's been 9 months, Andrew. I just think it's sloppy. I just think it's like all scripted and put there for us, if that makes any sense. I don't buy it. The vibe is off for me for that. The note, everything is off. That's why it's falling apart, to be honest. Then they're going to have no backup. What are they going to have after that? I don't know. Yes, it's probably a match because Tyler Robinson is right-handed also. But I just think it's all just crap. Sloppy stuff. Thank you so much for that, by the way. And great work with everybody that's doing the comparison of the handwriting and stuff. The M and the S. So what does everybody think about this?
Okay, so a lot of people do agree that the person doesn't walk past a tree. However, what I think I was actually looking at a driveway is the top of a house, and a bunch of people are saying that there's a decline there.
Oh.
Like apparently there's a hill. So the chance of the person walking to the tree and then doing like a 90 and then going down the hill is a little unusual, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen. The person definitely doesn't walk by the tree. A couple of people did say they see a teeny bit of movement there, and then it does stop.
Yeah.
So at this point, I would have to loosely conclude, that either it is possible that the person never walked by the tree because we didn't see that. They didn't walk by. But I don't know if they walked down a hill. A lot of people are saying that is a very strong possibility.
He looks like he's in complete black tactical gear. Like completely black.
You're talking about Tyler now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out that question. So I don't think. Oh, Debbie says a guy did walk out from behind the tree.
Okay, I'll play it again. People asking me to play it again. Hold on. Hold on, little girl.
All right, we'll play it again. Because Debbie's saying she thought she saw someone walk out the other side. I don't know if I did see that. I thought I saw the person just stop there and get pixelated there. Hold on. Tracy Scott. Oh, Allie, is that where they're a tunnel where the person disappeared? Oh, maybe.
He's in front of the object, so he should walk past this tree, and I don't see him.
No,
He's in
but
front of that object.
yeah. So look at it this way. Here's the tree, and I have to do this for the audience. So here's the tree, and here's Tyler, right? And he walks like this, right? So now I'm going to turn it like this. So now you see he walks like this. Now he's behind the tree. What people are saying is then he turned and walked down a hill. So if the person did that right behind a tree, you wouldn't see them do that. But maybe that's like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying, like, it's hard to say, like, unless we were actually there. Okay, so hold on. The person stops right there. Now in the branch, you see a little bit of movement. You still see a teeny bit there for a bit. And there, that's the last bit I think I see.
Mhm.
That other person walked out the right. Tyler runs out the right. And then he zooms all the way out before we can
Yeah.
actually see if anybody is, like maybe the person just walked up and took a pee on the tree and then walked out, like, for all we know.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so let's continue on.
All right, hold on. Now that we've done that again, before we go,
Oh, it keeps going. He's going down there.
where? What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at him going
Oh, sorry. Okay.
after there. Okay, so that's that. I don't know. I have to take a better look, Marissa. But thank you so much for pointing that out to me. I'm gonna take a better look
Mm-hmm.
because I need to bring it up on my computer, not like right on this studio, because I need to like bring it up really big.
Hold on.
Yep.
So Fern's mom, 15 years. Ian and Gary both went. I know both those guys did. And there is a path that goes downhill over there.
Okay.
That could explain it. Guy to right. It's a hill. Yep. Where's the overhead shot of the map? Yeah. Marissa said she's posted that. Okay. Allie, is that where the tunnel is? Yeah, we looked at that. Fuck everything. Blah blah blah. Sorry, blah blah blah. How do you guys not see that it's there? That's from, okay. There's the dude. Okay, you want to know what? A lot of people are actually commenting on this. We should actually just go back and look at the video on some free time. These other people, Elite saying there's actually a couple people there just hanging out by trees.
Yeah.
And there is a real steep hill. Oh, and that's actually an interesting comment from Fern's mom. Interesting, they found no fingerprints matched from the ledge. But you can get fingerprints from a towel, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. And as you know, we can also really clearly see Tyler Robinson in this video. We could clearly tell who it is. And we also could tell who that is.
No, I got really clear shots sent by Real Bays of Robinson, guys. Just wanted to say that we've got Robinson here. Real Bays sent in the clear pics from the hearing this week. Robinson was there. Look at him.
Look at his face.
Yeah, like he's there. I clearly see Robinson's face. And Tornado Alley said she sent you.
Listen. Some pics. I saw that. Google Maps.
Google Maps, so that we can at least see if that there was a
Thank
downhill there. Because if there is a downhill there, and that individual decided
My phone.
decided to go down, if there is a hill there, and somebody decided to go downhill,
It's my darn phone, man.
turn off. Well, actually, I guess you can't.
I can't. You're watching me.
What were we just saying? Oh yeah, yeah. I might be able to see the grading of the ground with that, but we can do that at a different time, I think. But thank you for that, Tornado Alley and Marissa. We'll look at that, and then we'll do it either tonight or first thing tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow, so that that's cleared up. We don't want to leave that hanging for like days and days. So we'll look at it. I'll look at.
Yeah, we'll look
I'm
at
so
it.
tired.
okay.
We'll look at the overheads the satellite view, and then we'll see where that sort of compares, and we'll see what makes the most sense.
You see how like I can just bring it up like how blurry Robinson is. But anyways, as we're moving on, this is just he deleted this, by the way. Can't find it. Thank God I screenshotted it, but I think a lot of people did. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. Where is it? How come it's not on the screen?
What?
Uh,
What'd you just try to do?
did I remove it? Oh, share my screen. No, I didn't. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I put the wrong one. There. There we go. Okay, as you can see, this tweet that Tyler Boyer did in September 18th, 2025, we run everything like a military op. All of our people are from that background. I think he deleted that because I tried to find it and it's gone, but it was there because Candace did share it on one of her shows.
Shocking and weird that he writes that or posts that less than 10 days after Charlie died. Like, these people literally are utterly brainless.
Yeah.
They can hire hackers to try to dox you, but they can't watch what comes out of their own mouths.
They can hire campaigns to attack people, allegedly. Okay, because that's what's happening. All these people that are trying to help and go to the court and cover the content, they're getting highly attacked. So, but we can't hire proper people to protect Charlie Kirk.
TK was saying never call Robinson Tyler because we don't have a picture that actually proves that he's there. So we can't call him Tyler because technically that could be slander.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be slander.
Wouldn't want to do that to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't want to do that to him. Hack me, I'm boring. Oh my gosh.
Oh, do you want to be retooled, do you?
Do you want to be retooled? Get
Well-
crunked and listen?
Get crunk and listen. Let me get you a new cat hat.
Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Oh, what's this? Jack Prospect, if that's how you say his name. Military sent me down to Fort Huachuca. Look, this is like 2022. A couple times for training. We used to do walkovers to the border, get lunch in Nogles. And then there was time I took Tanya to
Juarez.
Juarez. That was a great live stream, and we almost got deported. Her fault, not mine.
I don't believe it.
And then look what Boyer said. Jack, stop going to Huachuca. And this was this was recent. So he commented on this post. So he had to go back in time and commented on that post.
Okay, hold on. So you're saying Tyler Boyer's comment is recent and that post is
Old.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when did Tyler make that comment?
He said something regarding because people were talking about the Fort Huachuca, and then
So this is 2025
yes.
at the end of last year, probably around December
Yeah,
sometime.
I would have to bring up the timestamps for this actual
Okay.
Yeah. But everybody like screen grabbed this and posted it. And then you also got this. All of the things that he said.
It's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. So that's how many times that he did it.
Oh my God, you can see the timeline of his posts. So the one at
Exactly.
the top was first with 84K, then 670, then 895, then 894, then 895, then 1.2. That was probably his
there.
Wow. How many times can you repost your own shit? That's pretty grifting.
Wow.
I guess it's not really grifting if you're grifting off yourself.
What a weirdo. How many times he posted it, guys? Isn't that ridiculous?
That's weird.
I'm just showing you. Can you guys see that? Look at it. Disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Because we're going to get into Stu Peters and then...
Is that Dan Flood?
Here we go.
Hold on. Slow down.
We need the internet.
Just people, sorry. People have stuff to say.
Okay.
I think, no, we just left somebody a little bit confused there. I think Elizabeth Minton didn't quite understand what the whole point of that was. and I think a couple other people were a little curious as well.
These are just old tweets I'm showing.
Yeah, so they're old. It's old tweets. Tyler Boyer's comment was more recent, so that's just basically the difference. It was an old post from Jack, and Tyler had commented on it recently. And by recently, we're jumping back to 2025. So when the Fort Huachuca stuff came out, Tyler posted that on an old Jack post for whatever stupid brain dead reason.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what it is.
And I think Elizabeth sent me some stuff I have to go over in my email. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I need to go to bed. Yes. Okay. Are you going to join me tomorrow afternoon still? You're still a go? Let me know.
Yeah, it is late. I didn't realize it's already 1 a.m.
Yeah. So can I move on to the next one?
Oh yeah, let's move on. Let's plow through the rest of this stuff. It is getting a little late, actually.
Is that Dan Flood? We need the internet. Guys, I need your help. Is that Dan Flood? Make it full screen. Okay, we have a Google image of Dan Flood wearing the black polo with the glasses. Put them side by side. Holy shit. Guys, is that Dan Flood? That is a screenshot sent to me by Mitch Snow. That's Mitch Snow's front door ring camera. June 25th, 2026, 1:35 p.m. Pacific time. Is that Dan Flood on Mitch Snow's front step? Is that Dan Flood at Mitch Snow's front door? Mitch Snow is being sued by Brian Harpole. He hasn't been served in this lawsuit. By the way, nobody has tried. No process server, no deputy sheriff has shown up at Mitch Snow's front door. Nobody has called him.
So then if he's being sued, what is he saying? Why?
He's listed in the document, but it doesn't mean he's actually being sued.
Okay.
Like, for example, Blake Bednar's is listed in the document, but he's not being sued.
Got it.
He was given a preservation order to save information so that people could sue other people, and that Snake is doing it.
Gotcha.
Nobody has texted him. Brian Harpole said that he wanted to escalate this and have the U.S. Marshals serve Mitch Snow. He's not even hiding. Why would you do that? The U.S. Marshals don't do paper service. A couple of weeks later, some guys with badges on showed up at Mitch Snow's front door, ostensibly U.S. Marshals. Problem with these...
Yes, Mitch Snow did come on my show with Scarika Kirk, that live stream, and he told me about this, but he didn't tell me who it was. He said, you know, unidentified people came and showed up at my door, and he sent it to Stu Peters. He did say that. I'm like, oh my gosh, but he didn't say it on my live stream, like who he thought it was. And you know, sometimes I think he's joking. I don't know when he's telling the truth or whatever, because he's just joking all the time. So I go, wait, are you serious? He goes, no, I'm serious. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, that happened on Scarika Kirk, when I had Scarika Kirk on. So go watch that one. And his parrot was on there too.
Marshals is the sheriff and the police chief don't know these guys, and they showed up in a rental car from out of state. Now, this. Is that Dan Flood? Put the ear picture up. Okay, on the left is the guy on Mitch Snow's front step. On the right is Dan Flood's ear. Are they the same? Holy shit. Is that Dan Flood? Okay, well, I got about 6 million questions. But maybe we should start with this one. Where was Dan Flood on June 25th, 2026 at around 1:35 p.m. Pacific time?
Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's really funny. Did the guy at Mitch's store do any hand signals? Oh. This is why I love this chat, because you guys like made me laugh. And you know, laughter is the key to living. If you don't laugh, you're not going to live. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you right now. You have to laugh in order to live. Okay? So that was funny.
And when it comes to Dan Flood's hand signal, I love the way Bay says it, because he goes, look at Dan Flood signaling for the guy to steal third base. Like, I love the way Bays actually says that. It's just like it makes me laugh almost every time the guy says it, right?
Looks like Stu. What? Oh my god. Oh, later. Thank you so much for showing up and
Thank
watching us.
you, paratrooper in the Philippines. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight, and hopefully we gave you some information to think about or to research.
Yeah, and Stu Peters reposted my post because I did like a side by side of the face. So that was interesting. Wonder what would have happened if Mitch answered the door for his wife. Yeah. Apparently he was driving in the car and he saw those people at his house. So that's what happened.
Well, yeah, he probably had the Ring door notification come up on his cell, looked at it, was like, fuck that crap. Who's on my front porch?
Yeah. It's another rabbit hole. Yep. And laughter is good medicine. Yes. Keeps us young. Yes, it does. It does. It's the truth. It really does.
Oh, TK, did Bay steal that from Barron? That line? Dan Flood's signaling to steal third base?
Maybe.
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 I don't know. I don't know if Barron said it. I don't know. I didn't catch it, but I like the way Bay says it. It's kind of funny.
Good night. Good night. Thank you so much, Renee, for becoming a member and showing up today. We're going to be doing members live more often. If you haven't watched the last one, we just did one yesterday. Had lots of fun. We bring everybody in. We have chats. So, yeah. Thank you so much again. And have a great night. Okay. So, and hello, Jay Rana Boomer, for showing up here too. I didn't see you in the chat, but I saw you chiming in. Okay. So, going down to the next one. We're almost done here. This was my picture I did. So I enhanced it just a bit for Stu Peters and he reposted it. So I want you to look at, this is what I did. So I pulled up this picture. It's a more clearer picture from UVU. I want you to look at more like the underneath here, like underneath the creases of his nose.
Hard to see.
It's hard to see, but the mouth, the chin, the ear. So I highlighted the ear. Can you see it now? So I highlighted the ear because in the other picture he had, it was a little bit softer. So I made it more pronounced, and you can see the shadows here. So
glasses look the same too.
Glasses look the same.
The nose looks pretty similar.
Yeah, he's just in a different position, right?
Jawline looks similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Even
Man,
the
it looks
crescent,
like him.
even the creases here, you can kind of see them right here. 2 creases. He has those 2 creases here. Right? Wish he wasn't wearing that hat, you know. But yeah, so I did this side by side. Shout out to Stu Peters for reposting it. Yeah.
And shout out to Stu for constantly sort of having Mitch's back, and maybe not having his back, but being open and to keep talking to him and to keep sharing his information. Thanks, Stu. Like seriously, dude.
Yeah. All right. So, and then this is I don't believe this is the same. Yeah, it is the same picture. Here's another picture. They're wearing, and they zoomed in this one. So now we have the whole now we have the whole picture. He's wearing, what is this, babe?
A U.S. Marshals badge.
U.S. Marshals badge.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speaking out.
I don't know.
U.S. Marshals badge.
I don't know what you guys think of this one.
I wonder.
Yeah. The nose and the mouth and the nose, mouth, and ear, and the creases under his nose. That's a Fed badge.
Yeah, it is a Fed badge, and I'm actually looking. Oh, I don't know.
He said, "What the F? That is a Texas Marshals star." Yeah, so he came from another state, is what Mitch was saying in his post. Another state.
So it could be a Marshals badge, like possible, I guess. But
that's what Scotty's saying.
Well, I remember him saying something like that.
I'll have to ask Mitch.
There, U.S. Marshals Service.gov badges.
Yeah.
See what the hell they got here. Well, it looks like it could potentially be one, but like, you know,
No, I don't think Mitch is from Texas.
no, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
talking about Mitch. I'm just
Okay.
talking about the badge, babe.
No, somebody's saying that in here.
About
I know.
what?
About
Where?
Mitch. About Mitch.
Saying what about Mitch?
Never
Sorry.
mind. Never mind.
Sorry, I'm reading
That's
this
why.
right
Never
now.
mind. Never mind. It is him, isn't it? I just gotta look at him more. I just looks like him.
It does. At first glance, it does look like it's him. And yeah, like so I'm looking at different variations of the badges that they have, and it almost looks like it's an old badge, something that was retired. Does that make sense?
Really?
Yeah, like somebody got it from their grandfather or something, or an older uncle.
Yeah. Who's that other guy over there?
Oh, Jack Delaney. Hold on. That comment you just had up. Harpole lives in Texas.
Yep.
Yep. So does Rick Cutler. So does Brian Horoff. Ask Blake Bednars. Apparently, they live an hour from his house.
Yeah.
He said that before.
So
he knows where they live, which is fucking weird.
U.S. Marshals don't dress like that.
No.
They're under. Well, yeah, he said they were in plain clothes. I remember when he came on my live stream, he was telling me they were in plain clothes. Plain clothes.
Oh, this is dated. It was
June 25th.
Yeah, last month. At about 1:35 in the afternoon.
They're trying to pull some Fed slop. Why is it wrong?
Oh, I don't know.
That's why all the flies are coming in. That is freaking him, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, people. That's a answer to another question, and that was from sipping on 9711. What is the place in Texas Baron found that they all frequent? And then you just brought up the
New brothels.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Will this be up when you guys get off, or do you have a YouTube page? Love your work, Ali Files. Thank you so much, El Montes. What do you mean, will this be up?
Yes, absolutely. If you worried about, like, if you missed something or if you want to relook at things, yeah, it'll be on our YouTube. We won't ever take it down. Sometimes what we might do is actually start putting some of our older videos into members' lives.
Yeah.
And keep doing members' lives, but all our videos will always be there.
Mitch needs security.
Yeah, no kidding.
Probably. Mitch came on my show a couple times. Go look at my live stream with Scarika Kirk, and then we had, like, in my video section, it was a wild after party. It was hilarious. He's actually freaking funny. Actually funny.
Oh, El Montez there. She's an X user. She was asking about the video being up, but you'll leave it up on X, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
Yeah. I think maybe that's what she was meaning. Marissa dropped something in the comments. Wiki says Cutler lives in Corona, California, and started another charity.
Oh yeah, I got lots of stuff. I'm gonna do a Rick Cutler episode, but you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen when I do it.
Yeah.
I gotta do with maybe 2 or 3 other creators, so I'm not. I need a backup.
Yeah.
I need a backup to help me.
There was actually another great comment in here by Bondi Baby. Mitch needs to get on Sean Ryan. I think that'd be a freaking great idea. That is a great comment and a great idea.
Who said that?
Bondi Baby. Bondi Baby.
Yeah, Bondi Baby, you are correct. That'd be fire. Fire. I actually, you guys should go tag Sean Ryan and say, get Mitch Snow on your show.
Yep.
Tag him. That's the only way he's going to see stuff.
And sipping on 9711, Dan's raise must include some new duties. Yeah, he got a raise and a promotion, but they failed to state exactly what that promotion was or the duties involved. Maybe it's stalking innocent people.
Gosh,
allegedly.
It is him. Look at the ear. Look at the ear, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Oh, and someone's even mentioning the guy in the background looks kind of
familiar.
Yeah, Oopsie Poopsie Homestead. Checking the guy in the background. A lot of people are saying it looks very similar. That he looks very similar to Dan. And I got to say, at the footage we have, it looks very similar to Dan.
Yeah.
But that guy,
We know they're lying about.
So we got this video of Stu. Whenever you're ready, I'm going to play. So this is after he shared everything. He's talking about it again.
yeah, let's play this.
Yeah. He's talking about it again. It's the most recent post.
About everything when it comes to the death of Charlie Kirk, including, of course, this video that Jack Posobiec and the rest of the Epstein Binder Jew crew says that they saw in court on Friday. They saw high quality HD 4K zoomed in video of this character that they're telling us is a man called Tyler Robinson, who's in love with transgenders and furries and who has a lazy eye, but despite that, he is an expert marksman and the sniper who defied all of the laws of reality by going completely undetected in broad daylight, scaling the side of a building like Spider-Man with his grandfather's stolen 30-06 broken apart, shoved partially down his pants with a screwdriver on top of the roof, achieving an elevated tactical position, changing clothes somewhere in here, possibly multiple times, walking with a limp with both legs, forgetting which leg to walk with a limp with, putting this stolen 30-06 together, despite the fact that Tyler Robinson's own grandmother says he's never actually used a firearm before, knew how to do all of this in record-breaking time, under stress, in a crisis, elevated heart rate, put the perfect round downrange from that elevated position on top of the roof of the low-seat building, ultimately sending a 30-06 high-powered rifle round into Charlie Kirk's Superman-like neck bones of steel. Then, I guess, breaking down the rifle again, shoving it back into his pants, leaping off of that rooftop, sticking a perfect 10 out of 10 somersault landing without impaling himself with the rifle barrel that's shoved down his pants, with all of the evidence in tow, so that he could lovingly wrap it in towels, which are covered with Lance Twiggs' DNA, as well as the evidence being covered in Lance Twiggs' DNA, stumble across Palantir property where he would neatly stack all of that evidence to leave for federal investigators to find, so they would have everything that they need to establish probable cause, to detain, to ultimately arrest, to ultimately prosecute and convict and execute Tyler Robinson, who was so stressed out about all of this that he went to Dairy Queen to lick an ice cream cone, all the while slowing down so that he could, in paragraph form, in police vernacular, as if it were written by Cop GPT, confess to his trans furry lover, which wasn't enough. He had to then go confess to his dad, to a U.S. Marshal who we don't know, to a minister who we don't know, and then walk himself into a sheriff's office where that sheriff resigned unexpectedly amid all of the scrutiny. In order for you to believe that Jack Posobiec and the rest of the Epstein Bindergate Jew crew saw this high-quality, full HD 4K video zoomed in on Tyler Robinson at the exact moment that he got down in a prone position and sent that magic bullet hurling toward Charlie Kirk's Superman-like neck bones of steel, you would have to ignore the fact that earlier in the week, the judge looked at the prosecution and asked them directly, is there video of this murder? Do you have a video? Does any such video exist where the defendant can be seen shooting the victim? And the answer was no.
Is there any footage of the alleged shooting?
There is not, Judge.
Okay, I just want to clarify that.
No, there is not, Your Honor. That video does not exist. Now, Mitch Snow has sent me a screenshot from his Ring doorbell where a guy that looks just like Dan Flood was wearing a badge which resembles a U.S. Marshal's badge. Now, that's interesting because Brian Harpole is suing Candace Owens and Mitch Snow. Nobody has attempted to serve Mitch Snow in this lawsuit. They haven't called him. They haven't texted him. They haven't knocked on his door. They haven't rang his doorbell. The sheriff hasn't contacted him. A lot of times, sheriff's deputies will execute paper service for civil litigation. No process server from Harmeet Dillon's law firm, who Brian Harpole is using to sue Mitch Snow, has shown up at his door, has attempted to show up at any places where Mitch Snow goes. Mind you, Mitch Snow has not been hiding. He's been in the wide open. He's been at city council meetings. He's been at county commissioners meetings. He's been in the front row meeting with the sheriff and with the police chiefs. So,
yes, I did hear about that. Didn't Louisiana tell us about this? Did you see the judges in the district Harpole versus Candace Owens lawsuit has excused themselves in the case, and a judge from the Sixth Circuit, I can't see, circuit will be hearing the case. Okay, so this means what? Not thrown out.
They just switched judges from what that person said.
Yeah, just switched it.
And I just wanted to mention something because I did get a pronunciation wrong.
Oh.
I said Bondi baby, and they're like, I am not like Pam Bondi. Don't pronounce it wrong. So the actual pronunciation, because they corrected us, is Bondi baby.
Oh.
And it's from Bondi Beach in Australia.
Oh,
so
okay, Bondi.
Bondi baby. Thank you for the correction.
Thank you so much. Bondi
I've
baby,
been sitting there waiting
Bondi,
on
baby.
that, so now we'll catch up in the chat.
Bondi baby. Okay.
So hold on. So now that Stu went on all of that, good for Stu.
He's not done. He's still going.
Okay, and then I got one thing for Scotty.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be power.
Okay, well, I'll do that one.
Okay. I gotta go to Australia, man. That's where it's at. Okay, so we are going to keep going.
These guys with badges that resemble U.S. Marshals badges show up at Mitch Snow's house on June 25th, 2026 at roughly 1:35 p.m. Pacific time. They walk around his property, they ring his doorbell, they peer into windows, they look through trash bins. They arrive in a out-of-state rental car. The video that we have the screenshot from that Mitch Snow sent me was shown to the police chief, was shown to the sheriff. None of them know these guys. No, those guys don't look familiar. We don't have any idea who these marshals are, if they're even marshals. And one of them looks exactly like Dan Flood, which is interesting because Brian Harpole said, despite the fact that Mitch Snow is not hiding, despite the fact that nobody has tried to serve him, that he wanted to escalate to having the U.S. Marshals serve him. Why would you do that if not to instigate some sort of an escalation in which the news headlines read something to the effect of firefight between Mitch Snow and U.S. Marshals leaves Mitch Snow dead. They want to get rid of this guy.
Oh my God.
He was the unaccounted for variable on Fort Huachuca September 8th and September 9th, where he says that he saw Erica Kirk alongside Cabot Phillips in the lobby of the Candlewood Inn and Suites Hotel on Fort Huachuca, where he says that he saw Brian Harpole, high-ranking military brass, high-level government officials coming out of some kind of a meeting on Fort Huachuca, which is an intel base, and then going on Candace Owens' show and saying what he saw when he was where he was. So Honest Ash posts the side-by-side ear comparison of the guy on Mitch Snow's front doorstep with a Google image of Dan Flood's ear,
Mm-hmm.
and X censors it and calls it graphic content.
Yeah. Did you see that? So yeah, so that girl, Honest Ash, she posted that, and then I did it right after, and hers got flagged as graphic. Why are these things getting flagged? Happened to Wisha. She posted Tyler Robinson's picture of him way back when he got flagged for a car accident or something, and he's right-handed. She was just showing a picture of Tyler Robinson. It got flagged as graphic content. Why? Why? Why are we flagging this as graphic content? It's literally a ring door camera of somebody's face. This is weird.
I think that's the best they can do for shadow banning at the moment.
Yep. They don't want anybody to see it, so that tells you it's probably allegedly Dan Flood if they're flagging it.
All right. So the question is, where was Dan Flood on June 25th, 2026 at 1:35 p.m. Pacific time? And I don't want any alibis that include somebody else's kids.
Nice, Stu.
That.
Well done, Stu Peters.
Well done. I had to play that whole video because well done. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Very well
Yeah.
said.
And
by
I,
Stu.
and Mitch came on our show and he was telling this story about that, about those guys in plain clothing that came to his door. I cannot believe he never told me he thought it was Dan. I can't believe. Yeah, I love Stu too. He is actually the bomb. So
You have a picture of Elite sent a picture of a podcast.
I got this.
All right. Well, I'm not following up what I'm doing if you're doing that.
Do you want? This is Dan Flood. Does anybody know he was a model? Was he modeling? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Chicago Dan Flood model, certified personal trainer from Fort Worth, enjoys reading, target shooting, lacrosse, indoor soccer, playing and watching football. He also owns up to what love Chelsea. What does that say? I can't read that, babe. That's too tiny.
What?
I can't read all that.
Oh. What? The other picture?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what it is. I can't read that when I zoom it in.
Yeah. Anyways, that's that.
I believe it says, if you really want to get a hold of Dan Flood, look up his Grindr account and whip out no alibi and then try to put it in somewhere it shouldn't. This is what this is what Dan Flood wears. It's called gay as fuck.
Whoa, babe. Whoa.
Here, look at this.
What is it?
I don't know. Is that the guy that was with the alleged Flood guy?
I don't know. I need another picture. No. He's too big.
You think he's too hefty? That's what
His face looks different.
I don't know, maybe. That's what Elite sent over anyways. Yes, Elite, I saw the DM on Discord. I just showed it to Allie
Can I
now.
have another picture of him, please?
Well, look, zoom out. No, look.
What?
Here, slow down. Zoom out.
I just did.
No, leave it there. Look whose podcast it's on.
I know. I saw that. I'm
Right.
zooming in on his face. I know it's whose podcast. I don't care about that. I'm zooming in on his face. He does have a mole on the side of his right side of his face.
That's pretty distinct.
Yeah. Let me go check. Let me check. He's too big. Yeah, I think so. I mean, not like that. Like his shoulders are really broad. Hold on.
Oh, Elite Asset, just so you know, Blake went AWOL the other day when this guy who showed up out of nowhere started doxing everybody who was in the Blake Neff space. He caught Blake in a lie about using drones at UVU illegally and then posted a whole bunch of shit and tagged the FAA. and Blake disappeared like a day and a half ago.
Yeah. So Blake.
Is that Dan Flood?
Hold on a second. Sorry.
So that's what happened with Blake. If anyone wants to know about Blake, he did the same shit he always fucking does. I'm pretty sure he'll come back, crash out, and then he'll be fine again.
All right. Sorry. Okay. Can I see the picture now?
Yeah, I think his face is a little bit too rounded.
Hold on. Hold on, little girl. Tell me what he's done to you.
I don't think you have to even zoom it in that much. I can kind of tell from here. Because the more you zoom it in, the more pixelated it'll get, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
No. Close.
It's close, Elite.
Close.
The guy that you sent looks like the
really-
facial hair is kind of right, but it looks like he's a little stockier and the other guy's a little bit
He's a bit-
taller.
And this guy
It's a
has
good guess, though.
the guy on the computer here is taller. He has a thinner neck. He has a thicker neck. This guy's nose looks
That guy
different.
looks like a pit bull.
Yeah. But very
Okay.
close, very similar. I have to say that. I have to say. Very close, Elite. Good job. Yeah. So we're almost done here, guys. I'm just showing you a couple things. Yes, we've seen this. He's a model. I didn't even know that he was a model. Somebody sent me this in an email. And also this was, I think Wisha sent me this. This is just the Kirk cleanup site receipts. So these are the UVU.
Oh, that's the paving receipts because
Yeah.
I can tell by the amount. It's 36,000.
Yeah.
That's what he had gotten paid to pave over the scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Hold on. Excess pavers. Concrete stakes, lights to illuminate flag, garbage bags, and brooms. Right. Okay.
Lowe's. Remember, the excess pavers returned to Lowe's.
Okay.
And Jeb Jacoby works at Lowe's. Just saying. Just saying, everybody. And here's more. These are some more receipts here from Hardscape, Utah. September 14th, paver site preparation, 6 men, 29 man hours, sub base compacted with jumping jack sprinkler system. So it just shows you everything here, guys. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. It's up to you. Bring it up to the screen like this so you guys can see it better. Is that better? Okay. Yeah, these are just more receipts. I didn't have them all the last time I showed it, so I'm just showing you.
You're just
Yep.
giving a little bit of update since you
Yeah.
actually got all the receipts
Yeah.
now. I get you.
This
I
is
get
just
you.
more. This is just more. I don't know why they redacted that part. I don't know what the heck. What did they redact there? That's ridiculous.
After hours delivery of something
After hours delivery,
that cost $1,000.
standard masonry supply. Kirk cleanup site. I like how they call it Kirk cleanup. That's so bad. Kirk cleanup? Why are they calling it the Kirk cleanup site? Look at this, guys. Kirk cleanup. That's a weird thing to say. I don't like it. So I don't know why this is redacted. After hours delivery.
And just so if people aren't aware of what this is, Allie and I covered multiple times the paving over of the crime scene and that whole cover up. We've covered that with Tornado Alley and Wisha a couple times, and this is now we had some receipts, but these are the detailed receipts. So if you missed those episodes, that's what this is referring to.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you want to go back, you can. But
we covered the hardscape pavers, the pavers of the guys that came to do I did so many episodes on this. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. And he was also on a podcast. He was on a podcast.
Yeah, he did an interview.
He did an interview. We covered that too.
Yep.
And
those are some good receipts. So I'm glad that we actually got the proper receipts. And
yeah.
so that's good.
I don't know why they're calling it a Kirk cleanup site. I don't like that, but whatever. But yeah, okay. So I think we have one more thing, and then we're done. Well, I think that's it. Actually, oh, this last one.
Fuel.
Yeah, fuel. Yeah, this is trailer. Hold on, what is this?
Oh, it's a rental. They rented something.
Yes.
And then what that is, a fuel charge they had to pay on top.
There it is. I couldn't see it before.
There you go. Ace Rental Provo. So what did they actually rent?
They rented the fork. Gosh, I can't see what that says.
There, let me move in. Just leave it there. Let me just move my mic out of the way. Okay, so it says a fork something, meter out 74.9, meter in 75.4. Total hours spent on the meter 0.5. I have inspected the forks. Spent forks are 700 each. Customer signature, load signature are empty. Trailer large gray tilt 20. 2 hours at $59. 1 day $59. 1 week $413. That's just the rates. And then gas regular Provo. Okay, so it's a fork warehouse something. I can't bent. I don't know what it is. Some kind of fork something.
Maybe it's some kind of like forklift or something, like to move stuff.
That
Trailer?
seems like a low rental cost.
Trailer?
Maybe it is. I don't know. But it was returned on the 15th, and then they had to top up with gas, which is an extra 59 bucks.
This is trailer, large gray. Trailer, and then trailer, large gray. $50 returned.
Yeah, but I looked down here and it's saying, oh no, maybe
That's just $5 for fuel.
well then
They rented some kind of equipment, so that's okay. I just got it here, so I just have it.
some kind. Oh, I think I did see a fork there, and then they did have a trailer there, so maybe that's just all it is. So it's
Okay,
nothing.
so they rented all that. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. And this is just, I don't know if you guys seen this. This is Tyler Robinson's family coming out of the courtroom. Here.
Hey, we got a clear picture of Robinson, guys. We got a clear picture of Robinson. We can clearly see his face.
Oh my God, we can see it.
Oh, and then on the right, he's wearing 2 different backpacks, with 2 different shirts, with 2 different shoes, with a pair of shorts and pants, and 2 different hats.
2 different hats.
Well, that's random. Not a
Yep.
single thing that's the same there.
And that's it. That's our show for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We have Pastor Sunny tomorrow. It's going to be a great one. You're going to love it. I have Love and Compassion. It's coming on tomorrow. So
Always love having love on.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah. So
She's a great human being.
I hope you enjoyed our show for tonight. Stay consistent. Keep pushing for the truth. Like, still keep looking at other things, because other things are going on, under our noses. So look at everything. In the beginning of this episode, we talked about Trump and Iran. So keep checking that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Trump overhauled the voting safeguards for the midterms. He gutted it. So he's allegedly paved the way for a lot of corruption for the elections coming up, guys. We need to start screaming about this because it's utter bullcrap. And then there's all the stuff with Iran, like Ali said.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people who are complicit into what's going on, and that's why some of those people are sitting right here on this thumbnail.
Yep.
Um,
And thank you for putting my email in the chat there, Keats. You're amazing. And did I talk to Anna Escobar? I like her. She's starting to I talked to her in comments, if that makes sense. I don't know if she's asked me for something once. Yeah, I've sent her something in a comment once or twice, but I think she's great. I think she's amazing. Just amazing work. Yes. So that's it for today. And I
And-
will see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, and I will try to catch up on emails as well over the next couple days now that my contract ended and I'm back at home. So I will try to help Ali with the emails and other things, guys. So if you emailed something over the last week or this week and you didn't get a response, we apologize. But like Ali streamed for like 40 hours this week. It was crazy. So
Sean Cran, not Dan Flood. I don't know. Send me a picture. Email me. Yes, Keats is awesome, and I can't handle pastors anymore. Yeah, well, that's why I do it. I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
I think you'll love what I emailed. Okay, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it out.
There's a bunch of links there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go through those emails, and yeah, we will be back tomorrow for Pastor Sunday. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We cover everything. I know the Pastor Sundays are probably boring for people, but I make it fun. So I will see you tomorrow, probably before Baron. If he goes early, then I'm gonna go after. So expect around like 4 p.m. Eastern. If he goes early, then I'm gonna have to go after. Okay. So I love you all. Christ is King. Say Jesus' name and keep fighting for the truth. That's the only way we're gonna power in numbers. That's the only way we're gonna get through it.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Rest well.
Love y'all. My flamingo mafias.